Welcome. Never a foul, people them and people them debts. Yeah, that went very well. I didn't know what I was going to do there. But welcome to Never a Foul. If you haven't been here, make sure you like it. Make sure you're subscribing for great content. We've got some great people in the background right now. He supports City. He's always on his phone. He's my co-host or host, whatever you want to call him. And you know what? He's a great guy. Daps.
I'm your co-host, firstly.
Or host.
But I am the founder of Never a Foul. Put some fucking respect on my name. No, I'm
You
joking.
know what? Anyways, we're going to go into the second one. Jamie Phillips.
Hi, guys. Welcome to my channel. Please smash a like down below.
Wow, power trip.
But no, just one thing you said, because when I was on Big Six, they pulled me up on this, the phone thing. Oh, he's always on his phone. Firstly, I'm listening, right? I am always listening, and you will clock that when, but the good thing about my phone is it stops me from interrupting people, which I'm really bad at, right? Firstly. So if I'm looking at my phone, leave me looking at my phone because it means I'm letting people speak. I'm still following the conversation. But the other thing is I'm working. I'm trying to promote the show and whatever. I'm not on my phone messaging my mum about Sunday dinner or nothing. But please smash a like for Cass because he's an elite host and I'm the co-host. I'm going to be quiet for 5 minutes. Bring in the elite panel, please.
Bring in the elite panel.
Minion.
Guys, don't know how to introduce this one, really, you know. He's got an absolute up-and-coming banging channel. Supports Liverpool, funny enough. So
what, Coppish?
No. Yeah, people wish. But no, he's a great guy. He's been on here a couple of times. People may recognize him, people may not. If you're a Liverpool fan on here, I'm sure you do. He's got a new trim today. I ain't really seen him with a fresh trim, you know. But is he ever so, you know, big Liverpool love full of life, you know, Jamie Phillips?
Thank you very much. That's the best introduction I've ever had. I will say
that's what we do around here. It's the one thing we can do.
Consistency.
Yeah, this is my first haircut in 12 weeks, I've got to say. So you're right about the trim.
Why do you think I got a hat on? I'm just shaving it myself.
And this is still got his hair. Like, what's the? Tell us a trick, because I'm not gonna lie. I think my hairline's gonna go in the next 5 years. So, what do you do? Genetics.
Just got lucky. Yeah, just got lucky.
Cass, look at
mine's going, bro.
Cass, look at your beautiful teeth.
So what?
Right, that's what you do.
A smile, yeah.
No. That's what you do.
It's just smile, yeah.
You get them sorted.
Just smile and live life and laugh.
Turkey's great. Turkey's really good this time of year, apparently.
Well, I don't go to Turkey, so I've never been in my life. Actually, I do want to go one day. But anyways, we've got another Liverpool fan on. It only makes sense since we're going to be talking a little bit on, or a lot on Salah. You know, he likes to do robot. He features on Coppish. He's got his own channel. He's actually an amazing channel. Actually, you know what I can say? His channel's broke the algorithms currently, and I think he's only been monetized for the last 3 weeks, I think. He's already on, I'm not joking, every 2 days he has to update the banner. So he has a banner, right? He says road to like 1,600 subscribers, road to 7. He has to change it every 2 days. I'm not joking. He's an amazing host. He just knows how to capture attention. I don't know what he's doing right now in the background, but let's catch him right now, quick. There we go.
I'm just, you know, dodging all the haters on Twitter and trying to catch all the love from Kaz. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's never.
I was hoping he was going to say Instagram there a little bit because we're just trying to promote Instagram. You know what? Instagram, yeah, they should be sponsoring us. You know.
I mean, now Maggie's should be. Let's be clear, Magnum should be sponsoring.
I swear, I'm not joking.
Always catch Dabs with a Maggie in his hand.
Well, anywhere I go. Work. Actually, I'm not at work. Not at work. Unless I'm working.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments, by the way.
Sorry, can I just speak on Monts? Let me list Monts' best. Let me just list Monts' best quality really quickly.
Go on. I'm waiting for this one.
Monts' self-belief is insane, and I rate him for that massively.
Appreciate that.
That's all. It's a big quality, though.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask you, when are you going to start doing what he's doing right now? You know what I'm talking about. The upgrade.
Oh, bro, like
what, getting me on more often?
Contracts. Listen,
wow,
yeah, man.
So you know the color green, but yeah, that's what we're gonna get there.
I need to get I need to get a pattern. I need to get.
Yeah.
This is my kitchen. People don't know this is the kitchen. This is the kitchen. This is not a room.
Oh wow!
The The kitchen looks
Everyone
clean.
knew.
Looks clean.
Is there not like a fridge behind you to your left or something?
Bro, if I move the camera, like, you look, we see kitchen settings. Like, it's the kitchen, bro.
Looking fresh.
That's the one
The
little
big-
camera you don't get in the kitchen, innit? The big six man didn't even get the camera in the kitchen. So, you know what I'm saying? Large up, never a foul. And obviously, what?
Is this your debut? Wait, is this your debut on it?
Nah. You know what I was thinking earlier? No. Me, once, you know what? When we were, this is a thing with this panel, actually, yeah. With these two guys, when we were at our lowest, and the algorithms were definitely not fucking with us, both of these two guys still were, and that is very important. They both were. Like we did shows. Like Jamie was, if he wasn't on it, he was always in the comments. Monts was jumping on, so it is good that we've got these on. We might have another guest.
We were shooting you. You know, we say we were shooting with you in the gym.
Ooh.
You know, we shoot
I
doing
don't
the
know
hard
about
yards.
Guys, wait, you got another guest coming? Who does he support?
No. Let me. He messages me a lot saying, "Why haven't you got me on?" And I'm like, I don't want to holly you all the time but let's see.
I don't want to throw no names at.
If he comes on, we'll see in it. We'll see.
All right.
We've
got loads of comments. So if you haven't, please smash that like, please. You know, otherwise I'm gonna get Monts on you guys, and you know how Monts goes if you watch Big Six Bands. You don't ramp. So, anyways, Keenan, it was saying get in here, Daps. Clearly he loves you, so you know, big up love from there. Nathan, Sidoff, Sidoff. Gonna keep going down. Ilyas, you are a troll, man.
Bro.
Anyway,
Ilyas this morning, I put something on Instagram.
Yeah.
Put something on Instagram just saying, I think about what show we should do tonight. Or just ask me any questions. It's all about the call to action on Instagram. You have to ask them to interact with you. It helps the algorithms. And Ilyas just pops up. What was it he said?
Something in your eye there, mate.
Kyle Walker is a rugby player. I was like, what, bro? And he was like, you heard me. Kyle Walker is a rugby player. He's such an average right back. He can't cross the ball. I just put, have a nice day, bro. It's 9 a.m, bro. It's not a stream. I'm not ready for this argument yet.
Ilyas.
Keenan says Malacia, De Jong, Martinez, and Ericsson. We'll talk about that a bit later. I think I feel like the last few hours have pretty much been Man United streams talking about it. So I'm gonna keep it down to a level a little bit. We'll talk about that much later. Get other people's thoughts on it instead of a Man United fan. Bailey, big up you. I think he's a new mod now, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bailey.
I might need to. I might be.
I think I put his URL in. I'm pretty sure, or he didn't actually know. Bailey, correct me. You just didn't know how to get your URL properly up, and also Imran forgot to.
It's a good job you didn't say he doesn't know how to get it up.
Do you know how to do it without doing that? By the way, just do it the cheap way.
How?
Go on there.
If you go in the live chat and press the 3 dots next to their name, you can add as mod.
We need.
What do you mean? No, I can't. It says put in time. I'll block user.
Go on YouTube's actual live.
Yeah.
And if you press them dots, then you can add as mod.
It said on my one here. Actually, no.
It might have to be. That.
I might have to go on. I'll go on actual never fail. So if you want to be a mod right now and you've been on a channel quite a bit,
whoa, calm down with that.
Been on a channel quite a bit.
Giving everyone mods, bro.
You can. I mean, I know Pablo can be one.
What?
Wait, let me see this. It doesn't. Oh yes, and moderator Pablo, you're a new moderator because I know you've been. You're big. Oh wow, I didn't even know that. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, Keenan, big up you. So
I'll take Kel.
No what? Wow, jeez. So emojis. Yeah. Flipping. Oh yeah. You know what? It might have to start.
Whoa. Let's carry on with the show and not mod everyone. No, this is not the get mod show.
Anyways, we've got some new mods in here. Keenan, we're going to talk about the transfers. Going to talk about Salah. Obviously, that's why we got the 2 Liverpool boys, and they're not actually. To be fair, we just got them on as well because they're actually great guys.
Could you send me the link quickly?
Of the StreamYard?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Do you want it on your WhatsApp?
Yes, please. Gonna have a little guest in.
Little guest.
It's only going to be a 5-minute thing because he's got to do other stuff, but. Send me it.
Yeah, all right. Bear with me. I'm trying to find your name right now. Here we go. There we go.
Lovely.
There we go.
Lovely. Good.
Got that. I'm going to keep going down. So obviously people showing some love. John Moore. He's done Salah signs. Guna Vettel is here. Mike is in here. Zane is in here. Big up you. Pablo Orban. Big up you, Man City fan. If anyone doesn't know him. Thunder Road as always. I wonder what.
Hold tight, Thunder Road.
Oh,
I like Thunder
I was
Road.
talking about Semi. He's a troll though, man.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the URL, because that's the way is that you have to usually get the YouTube thing and then add it in that way. That's the way I've always known it. So yeah, Moji's big up you, Simon says big up you as well, and yeah, many more. And yeah, Yasim contractor. How many goals will Haaland score this season? I don't know if that's like to answer that question.
You know what? I need to buy a crystal ball.
Yeah.
Haaland will score.
Mirror on the wall.
To be fair, what all comps? Actually, I'm going to buy myself some time. All comps or just league? That'll give me about.
There you
2
go.
minutes.
You have to add another comment and two
More
comment.
content.
You have to be subscribed to the channel.
So
if anyone does have any
it needs to be
questions,
a
get them
super
in.
chat. No, I'm joking. It doesn't need to be.
Or Bailey says Haaland 25 plus. I'm going to guess in all comps. Keena says 32 in all comps. So he done 40 in Bundesliga, of over 40, I believe, or on the dot. So I'm not really going to answer that question. I really wish I had an answer for it, but I really can't give an answer.
You don't want to give an answer as well because
it's going to be one that's going to probably be against us. So yes, you're right. You know what? Let me move that mic away from us. What about you two? What about you, Mons? Haaland, how much goals do you think he's scoring this season?
In the Prem, 14.
Oh, you know what? I think that's respectable if he's adapting.
Yeah,
if he's adapting.
I think next season, not this season coming, the season after is when you see the real, the Viking. You know what I'm saying?
The Viking.
The real monster. You'll see the real Haaland. I think this season, that's not to say that me being
respectable as well.
No, it's not at all.
I just generally think, as far as from the evidence I've been given for Man City players, unless you are just an alien, Haaland actually is an alien technically, but like,
he's a robot. He's a robot, not an alien. Maybe cyborg.
He's the Terminator. He's actually the Terminator.
25, 30, clinical. Oh, big up you. 15.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. Yeah, these people that are.
I keep telling you, make a new profile. No one knows who you are on this right now. You're just another two ties. We know who you are. Come on, man. Make a Thai profile. I might make one for him.
For Man City, Daps. You know what I mean? Sometimes that first season, things are a bit slower.
Bro, I'll be honest, yeah. These people, these City fans, sorry guys, I'm not sending for any of you. Well, maybe I'm a little bit, but it's from a place of love. It's from a place of love. When we start doing this, we're putting pressure on him. Like, come on, man. Like, and the worst thing is. No, but bro, the media's putting pressure. All this, this many goals on him, and also on Nunes.
Get used to it, man. Get used to it. It happens with Man United players all the time, Arsenal players all the time. It happens.
We used to it. Tell me when you last won a trophy. Calm down, bro. We definitely used to it.
Yeah, but the media isn't on City like the way they have been on Man United and so forth over the years. Liverpool, they give a free pass to all the time. They love them to bits. Don't do that face. So. Don't do that. They suck you man off. But
you know what? Because this is a day to celebrate Mo Salah, I'm gonna let you. That's your first pass of this stream. That's your first.
I know. Wait. 1 second. How many passes do I get then?
You get 3 passes.
All right, Thiago shit.
I mean, I don't feel we get 3 passes. You get the number of passes as transfers you've made this window.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No links included. No links or personal terms included.
When you next do a City show, I'm pretty sure you probably know Clinical. Jamaican guy from New York.
Yeah.
He's so knowledgeable. He's like an encyclopedia, bro.
Yeah, bro. Do you know what? Hold tight. Also, Gundalorian, who's the same, and I don't know. It's not Clinical, and there's another guy from America that goes on the terrace sometimes that is really knowledgeable as well.
60.
Just throw the pressure on him. 400 goals.
Wow.
DZ says 37
in the league only.
By the way. Cassian Malacia. Ty, you know what? Yeah, it's time to stop, bro. It's time to stop. Give it up. I like the Cassian Huntala, but now you're doing the Malacia kind of thing. Allow it. There's no Yan in Malacia. There's Tyrell. It's Tyrell Malacia. Come on. Anyways,
Aaron won Malacia.
Haaland 30 goals. I just want to keep getting through people. Oh, big up super chat by the way by Gaetano, Juventus fan. He's always in our streams. Haaland with Guardiola scores 40 goals in all comps. You know what? Fair enough. But anyways, enough on talking so much big stuff about City. You know what? Do you want to talk on Phillips since we're on a whole City thing, or do you want to go straight on to the Mo Salah?
Let's hold on Liverpool for a second. Liverpool for a reason.
All right, last one then. Last one because we didn't get him. Jamie, how many Haaland score this season? Or I'm going to give you an alternative. Does Alvarez have a better season?
No, Haaland will try and break Mo Salah's 32-goal record.
First season,
First season.
Salah did it. Salah did it in his first season.
Bro, you're such a Liverpool fan. You're putting pressure on him now as well. I see what you're doing.
I
think he's dead serious in the face.
I think he's very capable. I think he's very capable as well. The amount of creativity City will give him, he's got to be there for all the tap-ins. That's how City play, and all the players that have been missing them last season, he won't. So, yeah, he could really. He's a hungry boy, and he's got to get served up. So,
you know what I think it is though. I think I was speaking with Steve earlier when we were talking about the players that are coming in, and I was kind of saying that I'm slowly getting it that we are changing the way we're playing, right? And there's players that are coming in, players that potentially are leaving. Then I have to go back to maybe like 4 years ago when we had Aguero and had a certain left back, I don't want to say his name, and Sane, and the way we played then, and it was different. He would never play that guy and Sane together, right? And now we're bringing in potentially Cucurella, and we want to get rid of the person that's playing where Sane played, because we got strikers, and back then we're playing Jesus and Aguero together. So we're reverting back to playing where it's all about a wide left that's hitting them near post balls and stuff. That is like Haaland will just eat them up all day long, because you put a ball to the near post, Haaland can be probably 2 yards behind you. He will get to that ball before you because the guy is huge. One step, he's there. And
his acceleration's poor, but no, not poor. It's average, but his sprint speed, long strides. Don't want to run in that personally.
It's interesting because but the one thing I will say is, I think it might take us a season to really get up to speed, because if we change the way we play, it might take a season to get through. I'm not saying next season we won't be ready, but if you want to see the real, I think it'll be the season after, when he's had a season here and the players around him are playing to his strengths.
Pause. Ahmed Yahya.
No, that was fine, bro. That was a bad pause.
I'll say pause so I can just do this. I still don't get the whole pause thing. Ahmed Yahya, I big up you for the super.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you for the charity, super charity. But please do get a message in so we can shout out whatever you have to say. So yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much.
Just have some peace.
Yeah, it was just some. Yeah, basically,
Usman,
you know,
hold that.
If this guy, at first he's like to talk football, talk a little bit of sense. Now he's starting to get a little bit comfortable. He's turning into the Liverpool fan that I expected this guy to be. Well, why are United not allowed to buy it? It's just the merchant players. This is how I know you don't. You got this little thing that's twicking in your brain, thinking, why are they making these sort of buys? Why are they doing these sort of buys? Why? You just want us to be shit all the time. It's understandable, but
yes, we do. Yes, we do.
This guy was trying to tell me yesterday that Suarez was better in the Prem than Henry. So, anyways,
no, but he was better than Henry in his whole career.
Yeah, whole career better than Henry.
Got another super chat. Mojis, big up you. Is that
Jamie?
What currency is that? What currency is that? By the way,
I'm not sure.
That really matters. What's CA? Someone in the comments let me know what CA is. But big up you for the 20 Canadian dollars, I think. Mojis, am I right? But anyways, for the growth of the channel, keep killing it, lads. I big up you, man. This is why you're a mod now. But showing love like this is obviously Canadian. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, showing love like this, honestly, this is why we do shows. It's not because of all of that. It's just the growth. Obviously, it's just connecting with other people. Jamie, as Daps already said, if no one knows Jamie, obviously he's got his own channel. Jamie Phillips football chats, obviously Big Six Bants, and it's just great to see it. Obviously we all talk to you guys in the comments in our Discord and so forth, so always talking and always just building relationships.
I believe there's also now a poll running. Who scores more next season? Salah, Haaland.
29 votes. Haaland's winning at 48%, but Salah's on 38%, and then there's someone else on 14% so far. So get voting, guys. Salah with another one. All right, okay. AMN, I big up AMN. Is that Ainsley Maitland-Niles? Is that what you're trying to go for there? I'm gonna guess you're an Arsenal fan. Omo No says Daps, which academy players which actually make it for real?
Do you know what? I need to actually clip this up. I had a bit of my passion comes out when I do the City podcast with the Feed the Goat boys, and we were doing it yesterday, and we were talking about like how do we feel about Sterling leaving, and I kind of said, do you know what? Like, I feel like Man United, class of nine. What was it? What was your class of them man? Skulls and them lot. The foot sucker.
92, wasn't it?
Class of 92. Thank you. Where United have been winning stuff, and then they bring through loads of youngers, and I feel like, listen, winning trophies is sensational, and we're doing a lot of it, right? Signing Aguero, signing Haaland's special because he's got the link with the club. All the other players we buy, it's all great. But when Foden came through, we get a bit more excited because he is a product of our academy, right? And I was like, do you know what? If Sterling, I would rather see, we've seen Sterling get the numbers and whatever else. I want to see Cole Palmer really start playing now. And I want to see McAtee start playing now. And if that means one or two more senior players have to leave, do you know what? I feel we're in such a good place that we can do that. The fans will get more excited seeing these youngers coming through because it does mean that little bit more. If I'm being honest, by the looks of it, because this is the first transfer window. We've started, instead of loaning players out, we're now selling players to decent quality clubs, but with buybacks. Like, I think Lavia, Lavia, I think, is potentially about to go. Goalkeeper went Southampton. I think Delap will go as well, who people have spoken a lot. I know. I think, to be honest with you, the ones at the moment are McAtee, Cole Palmer, and the fact that Mbete has signed a 5-year contract. It must mean something. I haven't seen too much of him, but McAtee and Cole Palmer will be the next two 100%.
Timo, how can you say that? We're big up our academy because we just won the FA Youth Cup, which is a hard cup to win, by the way. So yeah. Anyways, let me know some. I know Chelsea got some youngsters and everything. Like, don't try cobbing on all of us. So, but anyways, I'll go. Actually, you know what? This is perfect. You want to introduce him?
Yeah, I will introduce him. It's perfect. We held back on talking on Liverpool and Salah because he's been flirting with it all week. Every time I've done a stream with him, he's been flirting with dropping it. He's clearly got someone in the know. And Paddy Power tweeted him today, which was sensational. And I salute him for tweeting them back, saying, please delete it. I salute him for that. I have to give him a good intro because when I went on Big Six, it was smoke between Arsenal and Tottenham.
Stop shaking your hands. Keep eating what you're eating. Let it be.
And he stopped everyone to say, guys, let's calm down. We've got a new guest on here and no one's actually introduced him. Good friend. We've been out for dinner. I owe him food, to be fair. And it's definitely not going to be too expensive, but it is my brother, lives near me now, Grizz Khan. What are you saying, bro?
Yo, what's going on, my people, man? How you doing, everyone? You're right.
How did everyone know it was Grizz? In the comments, everyone. Grizz.
He's been flirting with this news all week.
He was talking about it.
I was telling you to stop this. This is brothers chatting, man. You don't need to do all that. Fucking like I'm about to get an Oscar and shit, man.
Well, you stopped.
We're family, man.
Like 7,000 people to.
But this is
fine.
Family,
we got 60 people. It's cool.
Yeah, but there's a hostile crowd out there, innit? That's what I had to say. You know what it's like out there. That's a jungle out there. It's a hostile crowd.
It definitely is, bro.
Exactly. This is family, man. How you doing? Thank you very much for inviting me on, man.
Do you hear that, Ilyas? Take back your comment.
What do you say? What's Ilyas? Ilyas is in my chat as well. Ilyas is a little troll.
He's Liverpool.
I know he is.
With family guys in here. Smash a like if you're having people.
I got to salute you. Paddy Power are atting you.
Yeah, I know, but that was a bit naughty of them.
It was, but still, bro, Paddy Power are atting you.
I'm just chicks, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm waiting for Daps to take me out. Like, he owes me. Like, I'm not gonna do a Big Steve one and take him to like a £200 restaurant. We're gonna go for like little cafe, tenner each, tenner per head, and we come. That's it.
Why not?
What you got in the background? What you got back? Daps, why'd you do these ones to me? Imagine my wife walks in and says, "Who are you streaming with? Like, what kind of people are you streaming with? Like, you got like semi-naked women in the back."
No, it's you know what?
I'm gonna tell you, it's a football chat. It's a football chat. It's a football chat.
the other day on Big Six, yeah, when you were going at Matisse, and I was like, Matisse, why are you doing Love Island watch-alongs? I do them with him every single day. So that's I've just come off it.
Okay.
I haven't had time to change it. To be
Jamie
do in a minute.
once, of course.
Agreed.
Kaz once.
We kind of need to. I feel like we need to do this, Cass, quick as well. Right.
We'll just have the free Liverpool.
Draw the line.
Front three.
We'll put the motorway. We'll put that little motorway in the way.
Firmino. You see that? Like, maybe not Mane anymore.
No money.
Someone be Nunes. Someone be Nunes.
Well, you're young blood, innit? You're young blood, so you're Nunes, innit?
Yeah. I'll be Nunes. Go on.
So
wait, Jamie, are you going to be Milner then?
Yeah.
That was
no, he's got the trim.
I'll be Milner. I'll
put it in
the trim.
No, he looks like Robertson right now.
I mean, I'd take Milner or one. At my age, I'd take either of them. I'm not being funny. I mean, listen.
I mean,
both
Milner's
of them.
the club.
Well, Milner. If you support Aston Villa, Liverpool, or City, you rate him. I always used to say to Arsenal fans that would knock him, like say, "Oh, Milner's not."
They die for a Milner.
Thank you, bro. And when you have a Milner, you appreciate a Milner. But the problem is Arsenal have not had a Milner. Arsenal have not had anyone that actually works hard for quite a while. They might start getting them, but Milner.
No grit,
I don't like Milner no more. But listen, good panel to ask this, right? Salute to. Do you want to do? No, you do it because my eyes. I ain't got my glasses on.
Big up Omo knows. Just a quick question for you, Grizz. Sorry for cutting into Daps. Grizz, did Mo and Mane outgrow each other? # new era. Do you really want to put two players against each other, or do you want to?
No. What does that mean? I don't know. Like, obviously, respect for the super chat, but did they outgrow each other?
What's that
I don't know. Someone help me. What do you think? I don't know.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm slow. I'm slow, so I don't know what it could be.
Did someone get way like? Did the levels go? Maybe he's trying to say someone's level. I'm gonna guess he's gonna say Salah's level went way beyond, and Mane didn't, and Salah was going that way, and Mane was just stagnating.
No, their levels are both the same.
He's talking stature. He's talking about stature.
Goals a game. Mo's more about the goals, but they're but I keep saying this. Everyone keeps trying to make a rivalry between two players that don't exist. Mane and Salah both contributed exactly the same for Liverpool Football Club, and we just leave it as that, in my opinion.
Yeah, these just made up things like.
How long was Mane there?
6 years. 6 years. And this guy's 5 years.
What is it that Rio said? Just sit back and enjoy them. Let's just enjoy them.
Love them.
Do you know what I'm saying? Just sit back and enjoy them.
He said they got both got too big. But too big, one, I don't know.
Big for what? Like what?
I think he's talking about egos, maybe. I don't know.
No.
You know what? Sorry, let me speak on that. Listen, neither of their egos got too big, right? When they joined Liverpool, and this is no disrespect to Liverpool, I know their history. When both of them joined Liverpool, right? What both of them did for Liverpool,
we were down there.
It's undeniable, right? Like Mane has finished with. When I was creating, I think I created a thumbnail for someone. When I was actually having to put, I think it might have even been you, Mons, or it might. When I was actually having to put every single trophy that Mane's won since he's been there, he's whitewashed, right? And then neither of them got too big. They actually, and I was having this conversation with someone from work. They've got to a point where they deserve more money. That's what it is. Yeah, there's no harm with either of them asking for more money. They've changed the football club, literally. Yeah. And so they want a piece of the pie before they retire. Neither of them got too big. To be fair, I don't know what Salah... Actually, this is a good question. What's Salah taken, salary-wise?
350, isn't it?
350 in total with the bonuses and everything, I think.
Listen, I don't think the bonus is not included,
Same as De Bruyne and Haaland, and the De Bruyne one, De Bruyne's there. So 350 is worth it. And Liverpool... I had this conversation is if you were to tick something off of someone, right, you've had it, then you have to pay them for it later. Sometimes it's a bit of, do I want to pay them? So salute to Liverpool because ultimately they don't know how long they're going to get out Salah. I think Salah's a bit like Ronaldo and they're going to get a good few years out of him. But he's already brought Liverpool. So they're paying him as a thank you, almost like thank you for doing this. Neither of them got too big. They're two of the biggest players in the world. But the reason why it's good to have all three of you on is, right, last season, Liverpool nearly 2 games away from doing the quad, right? no one should be getting disappointed. And I hope that everyone's over it now. 2 games away from doing the quad. And that's commendable, right? You've played however many games in the season. And then the season ends. Mane goes. You bring Cavalli. You bring in Ramsey. And you bring in Nunes, right? I'll come back to that in a bit, right? And then I'm seeing certain members of your fan base talking about Liverpool going to finish 4th next season. Okay. Grizz, let's play nice.
Well, I'm just asking who.
And I'm playing nice. You know, don't shoot the messenger, brother. Right? You know it's out there, right? You know it's out there. It is out there.
4th, yeah.
Obviously, Bo, I've seen it. Once. Have you seen that?
What the
people saying Liverpool going to finish 4th?
Yeah,
4th.
I've seen it. I said they're going to tussle between 2nd and 3rd if they don't get another signing.
And this creates.
What did you have us last year?
Pardon?
Oh, Chris, no one's going to be truthful when they ask you that question because it was 4th and not even it was 4th. It was 4th last year.
I'll be honest. I said 3rd. I thought Chelsea were going to do a lot better than I thought they were going to do. So that I always said I did say 3rd.
So 3rd, you had us 3rd last year.
It was
I had it 3rd.
I had you second to Chelsea. I had you second to Chelsea, to be fair.
2nd.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm a different City fan this season. Last summer, I was a little bit worried.
No, it's just interesting.
These Chelsea fans did a madness.
I'll say from now, it was tipped to be a 4-horse race in Liverpool to be at the bottom of that race. I'll tell you that from now.
I did. It was the Virgil van Dijk thing. I just thought he wouldn't recover as well as I thought he would because he's been out for such a long time. And I just thought there would be missing pace.
Looking back, you was quarter right because quarter the season. That's what fucked us.
He was looking a bit shaky.
That's what fucked us. In the end, that's exactly what you predicted happened, and that's what fucked us from immortality. Because if Van Dijk for the 3/4 of the season was if he was like that for all the season, like he was for 3/4 of the season, we would have won the quadruple. But that first quarter, he was shaky. Every Liverpool fan will tell you.
You wouldn't have, because then De Bruyne would have been like that as well, and it would have been a wrap. But I actually think on the Van Dijk thing, and I said this at the start of last season, I commended Liverpool for how they handled Van Dijk because I was seeing pictures, videos of Van Dijk back in training, probably around late February, early March 100%. Last season. Yeah, but City did it to Company, rushed him back, right? Liverpool were out of the title race by then. Why rush him back? Firstly, they didn't. Secondly, some conversations, whether it be Van Dijk, whether it be Klopp, some conversations happened with the Dutch team. Whereas Belgium, every single time Company got fit, they play him injury again. He didn't go and do nothing with Holland. He went away from the start of pre-season with the Liverpool team, I think, to a high altitude place. All of that. When you have those type of injuries, it's a muscular injury, right? You have to build the muscle back around it. Yeah. If you don't do that, it will repeat and repeat and repeat. And I actually think Liverpool handled the Van Dijk injury perfectly. They brought him back in, and that's why there's been no repeat so far. I mean, we'll see this season.
Certainly done better than what Ollie did with Rashford.
This is it. I honestly think.
Can I just quickly go because I've got to go soon?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'll just quickly go. Sorry, Mons and
go
on. And Jamie, because I've got to go. So I just quickly. I don't think we've done a good thing with Van Dijk. Only, I think our medical team needs to be praised and bigged up. And the same people that cussed them, I'm talking about the Liverpool fans. The same Liverpool fans that said, "Oh, the medical team need to be changed. The physio needs to be changed."
Same ones that said 4th.
Yeah, I don't know. I've cleaned my timeline. I've cleaned my timeline. Yeah, I've cleaned my timeline. I'm going to carry on cleaning my timeline. But whatever, I'm not bothered with that. What I'm saying is the same medical team, the same physios, the same sports scientists need to be bigged up for keeping not only Van Dijk fit and proper fit, only right to the end of the fucking last few weeks where he started getting muscle cramps, whatever, because the man's been out for a year previously and then played every single fucking game you can fucking possibly play. Not only him, the people that slandered Matip, the people that slandered Mane, the people that slandered Keita, not Mane because Mane is always fit, The people that slandered Keita's fitness, Thiago's fitness, obviously Thiago near the end started picking up. All these people that were saying, oh, these injury prone, Gomez didn't miss a game through injury. All of these players miraculously, not miraculously stay fit. Sometimes you have to humble yourself and say, these sports scientists, these people got behind the scenes that we don't see, that we don't know about, that we have no information, educate ourselves first and foremost. Why Jurgen Klopp always talks about his team? Probably one of the few coaches that fucking always
Pep
talks about his team.
Remember when
I was just going to
say, they bring them in for
I was just going to say
the season.
I was just going to say the two coaches that talk about their team and the two coaches that have the least amount of injuries. It's not a fluke, people. Man City don't get injuries. It's not a fluke. But these people need to be praised and bigged up. Not only was Virgil van Dijk in peak condition, all of these brothers that were slandered about, oh, we can't rely on them. Ox didn't miss a game through injury. It was just shit form maybe, but not through injury. Ox, Keita, Hendo,
Gomez,
Van Dijk. All of these guys remain fit for majority of the season, and there's a science behind it. It's not unless you get a leg-breaking injury like our brothers did in the previous season. There's not a lot you can do about a leg-breaking tackle. In terms of other things, you can control, and you know what? The best example was Joel Matip. The brother ain't finished. They ain't played 16 games in his whole career in a season. 16 games, and he was available for every single one. Is that like what, fluke?
Preach it.
Is it fluke? Oh no, I don't know if it's fluke. Okay, no problem. Matip was fluke. Was Naby Keita fluke? Okay, Naby Keita was fluke too. Was Ox fluke? Okay, Ox was fluke too. Like, how many of these brothers that you guys slandered, and I'm talking to the guys that slandered, not to the people that didn't, that said, oh, bomb them out, get rid of them, these people are not fit and worthy for Liverpool. Fuck you.
So, I just want to...
They're worthy. You're not worthy. They're worthy.
I just want to bring this back to, because I know you need to go, Grizz, and appreciate that you came on, because I kind of had to say, come on, give me 5 minutes, bro. So, people are saying fourth. Salah is now signed. I think it's very good that they've got that over the line, because I did say on the stream with Jerry yesterday that all this uproar amongst Liverpool fans can work in our favour, because I do believe that what happens with the fans does rub off on the club, and all this uproar is gonna heritage in that. But Salah has signed. You've brought in Diaz. You brought in Nunes. You brought in Cavalli, and you've brought in Ramsey, which I think is really important, because I think you needed cover there, because at some point Robertson and Trent are going to get injured, and I felt like they're so important. You do need cover there, and I've been saying this for a minute now. Will Liverpool challenge next season?
Yeah,
in all four.
Of course.
To a degree.
No, he's fine. He's right. He's right. He was quarter right in his first opinion. Give us another quarter right opinion. Go on, Kaz.
It doesn't make it a full one, does it? Though.
No, but that's what I'm saying, isn't it?
I think they challenged top four. No, obviously the top four battle. Top two. I think the gap between City and Liverpool currently, by the way, has widened until they get another signing, which I feel is in centre mid. I feel like that is so key because...
Sorry, why?
Because I just feel like City have recruited very well. I rate Alvarez, as you know this. I wanted him at Man United. Haaland's going to get you goals. It's a fact. It's a big fact.
I'm not
but I'm just saying, that's my...
How have Liverpool dropped off?
I just feel like... I don't think they've dropped off, but Mane going is a significant part of how they play and everything. Diaz is not Mane. Do you know what I mean? It's the difference is huge, but at the same time, Diaz can bring something different to Liverpool that we don't know yet because do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Diaz is a better left winger than Mane.
Yeah, I'm just saying because it's the unknown of the Nunes part. That's for me, and I feel like every team is getting stronger, so that big gap is going to get smaller.
And Haaland.
Someone's dropping points.
Same with Haaland and Alvarez.
So let me just quickly chop this up.
Yeah,
go on.
So you've just said you're a big fan of Alvarez. You are.
Yeah, like from what I've seen so
far.
I
know. But to the majority of the fan bases around the world, he's an unknown quantity.
Of course.
Haaland is a tried and tested certified goal scorer. 100%.
robot.
He's a certified goal scorer, but he's a goal scorer at Dortmund who play a total different brand of football. Pure transition football. Man City don't play transition football.
We've got to transition into transition football.
Man City, let me land now quickly. Man City play pure dominating the ball football. Man City's dominance is personified by the way they don't play without a striker. And don't fall for that. Me and Daps have had conversations about this. Don't fall for that. It's because they dominate with 5 floaters. And how can you not? 5 floaters with the technical ability of Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Sterling, Mahrez, whoever. You're going to dominate the ball hell a lot. Haaland is going to disrupt that because he ain't involved in build-up play. He can do the robotic layoff, yeah, and hold everyone else. Yeah, Lukaku vibes. He's stiff and he's big and he's strong and can run behind. No, but that's what he's going to play, innit? That's what he's going to play. Man ain't going to go around him. You can't go around Haaland, yeah?
Yeah.
I absolutely understand. To cut a long story short, I think Raheem Sterling, Jesus, for me, and I've said Daps as well, are huge losses. And I hope I'm proved right. If I'm proved wrong, then obviously, if they walk away with it by Christmas, then egg on my face. But I think if they don't replace Jesus and Sterling, and just replace them with Haaland, because
we don't replace them. We won't replace them.
And I don't know what the rest of the situation is. Carl Walker, left back Cucurella.
Because I said this, by the way. I said this to you.
So I've
got my reasons, but I'm gonna name go.
So I think the loss of Jesus and Sterling, who in my opinion was so fucking good for the way Pep plays football.
I'll counter against that though. I feel like you can put De Bruyne in the false 9 and still put Foden out wide, and then you still got Morris, and that's still serious.
Bro. I hear it, and we can talk on that later. I know Grizz needs to go. That's City. I didn't ask about City.
We're good, man. We're going to be good. We're going to be so good. We're going to be fine. It's going to be us two again.
Quad incoming.
Not even quad incoming. It's just that.
We're going to be same. Yeah. We're going to be same. It's going to be us and City. We're going to be in every competition. It's going to be tight. Yeah. Spurs are going to close the gap. It's not going to be 20 points between second and third. I think it's going to be about 10 points. That's how much I rate Spurs and Conte, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Man United, probably around Villa, Leeds. You know what I mean? That's the way it goes. That's the way I see it. That's how I predict.
Man United, Leeds, yeah.
No, I'm just saying, innit? I'm just saying,
Remember Leeds yourself, Rafinha and Phillips, and he's still putting you in the same.
I know. Okay, sorry.
Kaz's theory about unknown quality for me is so fake. I tell you why. We've got the same fucking squad, only one man missing, and we've added Jota, Diaz, and Nunez, and Carvalho. So, and they're not even going to play. The rest of the squad is exactly the same. But yet you're saying all these other teams are improving, and hella unknown quantities in every single one. Every single squad is getting 5-6 players in. So they're not unknown quantities, but Liverpool unknown quantities are finishing 2 games away from the quadruple, but yet we're going to drop to 4th.
Thank you. That is my point.
I love you loads. Kaz, we're going to catch up, but we're going to have a proper chat.
Yeah.
We're going to have a proper chat. Take care. We're going to have a proper chat.
Sorry, a bit, man. Appreciate it.
Safe. Daps,
bless, brother.
Mons and Jamie, big up.
Chris.
Thank you, bro.
I just said
that was my point. However, can I just say,
he raises a good point.
Cass, can I just say to you, when we're talking, because it was mad, and you played into his hands when you started talking on Alvarez and Haaland, but you were trying to say we don't know about Nunez. No,
because
but then said you rate Alvarez. It's like, bro.
No, I rate Alvarez. No, don't play that way either, Daps, because I'm gonna come for it a little bit now. Yeah, the difference is you got Haaland, but then you got Alvarez. They have to rely on Nunez right now.
They got Diaz about 6 months ago.
Yeah, I know that, but they have to
rely. They got Jota last summer.
The Nunez number 9. The Nunez number 9 is going to be an integral part of wanting them to go forward and everything like that in future. The difference with City, they got different systems as well. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mean that you can't play a Jota, a Diaz, and a Salah. But what I'm trying to get at is Haaland's the 100% bagging goals. We know this year. If Alvarez don't work out, they still got 2-3 players. They can still go to revert back to an old system and still do the bits. That's all I'm trying to get. I didn't say that Liverpool.
You should have said that
saying, right?
You should have said that better.
No, because he said he had to go. 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 So I didn't want to take too much of his time up because he was very eager. So fair enough. Otherwise, I'll be here all day doing this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, right? I didn't say Liverpool they're gonna fall off the 4th or anything. I just said the gap is going to be smaller, but it's going to be wider from City at this current time, a moment.
But That's where I disagree, because I look at Liverpool and when you deep it, Mane's levels were dropping. No matter what people say, even when people said earlier about Mane brings as much as Mane brings that from the left. Mane was ending the season playing through the middle, right?
Yeah.
So that's a different.
And not
when he wasn't there,
because he wanted to.
When he wasn't there, Jota was clutching 1-0 wins.
Look, the interesting thing is that City and Liverpool right now are both potentially changing how they play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very clear with City. I've spoken on it before. All the signings with City, I'm having to take time, do streams with other people, especially City fans, inbox conversations with City fans that are really fucking knowledgeable, more knowledgeable than me about football, make me go, oh yeah, you're right. And these little things, and I'm sure everyone else has it. The main point of the question was, I'm trying to understand these, and it could come across that I'm backing Liverpool, or it could come across that I'm challenging Liverpool. The City in me is thinking, you know what, you fuckers, and you know what, whether it be Liverpool or the media, I see what you're doing, right? You're playing Liverpool's chances down, right? So that when they finish second to City, right, again, you can say, what an amazing job Klopp did. Oh my God, how did he keep up with Manchester City, right? That's what I want to say. I'm not saying that you guys are saying that, and that's actually, but that is what the media will play to, right? They will.
Before we go into obviously the Liverpool fans' opinions, though.
I'm going. Chill for 1 second, please, brother. Just for 1 second. But then when you look at it and you deep it, 2 games away from doing the quad, right? Mane went. They'd already brought in Diaz, right? They've then gone and brought in Nunes. And like I said, that amount of money, I trust Klopp. I wish I didn't, but I believe to get that money, there must be something in him. Cavalli, who I've heard's good. Don't know much about him.
You mean Cavalli?
Cavalli,
He's young potential. He's got a high ceiling, very high.
And then Ramsey, which I think he's very highly rated. And I think it's very important because Liverpool plays so much through there. Yeah, those right back and left backs. I think Liverpool really needed that. So
Simic has worked out.
These people that are talking Liverpool out of 4th, bro. 4th.
Yeah, it's mad.
The only way, I said on the stream the other day, the only way Liverpool finish 4th is if they get, and I do think this might happen. I'm not risking it. I'm not doing no judge on you or nothing. I do think you might get muscular injuries this season. That might mean you drop lower down because last time you finished 4th was because of that.
When we fell off the face of the earth,
was it 3rd in the end? Was it 3rd or 4th?
We finished above Chelsea, beat the mighty Chelsea.
Yeah, with all our injuries.
The mighty Chelsea, Daps.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing
to finish top 4.
Look, we did do a show the other day where we spoke on could Spurs break the gap.
I'm not surprised, this man.
No. I didn't believe it. I believe it. Trust me. I think I don't get the Spurs thing neither. But Cass, sorry, I did pause you there. So sorry.
Oh no, all I was gonna say is that there's 85 guys in here, yeah. So I'm gonna pull them once quickly.
All guys. Females.
85 guys.
All females.
And there's only 76 likes.
Well,
what is going on? No, it's not good enough. It's not good, guys.
Salute,
this is a never a foul family. So anyone is here, please smash the like button.
Yeah, and actually,
it helps us.
That is true. I was having a conversation with Steve earlier. Steve's likes to views ratio is insane. We need to get that. Why should there be 100 people watching and only? It's better than this, but 50
3/4 of the likes.
Yeah.
The only thing in my head I sometimes think is, do we need a diagram that actually shows them where the fuck it is? Because it's free, man. It's like that. I don't want no super chats. I don't care about super chats. Please just hit the like button.
Likes are more important.
Amen. And I don't want to listen. Keep your money to yourself. Go and put some food on your family's table, man. Don't.
Do you know what? Sometimes I do. I stop the video and say we ain't talking until the lights go up.
That's what Lewis does as well.
Up like that
I'm not on that. I'm on
it. I'm on that.
No. You know what it is?
I bluff it, but like I won't actually stop the video. But actually, sometimes
don't give out the secret.
Nah, but you know what it is with me with that one, yeah. And when Monts started doing the membership thing, and I said I rate it, but until I feel we're consistent enough, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, because me personally, we need to prove to ourselves we can be consistent. Then we'll look at that. I'm not ready to be telling people, you fucking wait till we get the likes up, because I'm sorry, you need another month of consistency. You need to see another month of me working my balls off before I start thinking I've got that type of fucking power.
Facts, man, facts.
But
I was gonna ask Jamie.
Salah, let's talk on Salah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Jay. What
King?
Go on. You asked a question, Daps.
King, did you say?
King, yeah, King.
King man.
I you know what? I did like the way they did it on holiday. Chilling.
Oh, I hated it. I fucking cringed. I hated it. Like,
I just caught him on holiday.
He's going through Twitter. He's going through Twitter, and he's apparently never followed Liverpool FC, and it's the follow button. I was like, "What the hell? This is so bad."
The like button on YouTube, isn't it?
Did he follow Liverpool? Was he never follow Liverpool?
Yeah, and he hit the follow button. All of a sudden, he signed a new contract.
I mean, listen, Cucurella still plays for Brighton. He's liking City players' stuff daily at the moment.
There you go.
Flirting on the big time, man.
I even saw one. I don't know who it was. Someone on Twitter actually had. I think it was Fabrizio. He had like a GIF of the swimming pool where Salah's staying. With no one there, just a swimming pool rippling. I'm thinking these men are taking the piss. I always thought it was going to happen. Were you guys unsure though?
No. I always knew he was going to sign. I told Monty to sign.
Uncertainty there for me, only because of how long it was taking. But then I'd click into gear and think, hold on a minute, we just sold Mane. We're never going to let Salah go. So he's not seriously not going to let Salah sign a contract after letting Mane go. You have to be out of your mind. Do you know what I mean? So there was a little bit of worry, and then logic could just kick back into my head again.
You know what? I'll be 100.
You're never 99, are you?
The Champions League final, I was in here, right? I watched it in here by myself. I think I had Monty's stream on this channel. I had Kopish, I had the main game on this channel, Monty's stream on this TV. I had Husam's on that, and I had Kopish on the other. I was trying to support. Sorry, Jamie.
I won't lie.
Cool. I would have been live. I would have been in the game, to be fair. But anyway, did everyone take in the Salah interview? The whichever broadcasting company had the. Did anyone take in the interview?
Switched off.
No, before the game.
Oh, when he was saying I'm staying next season, all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Right, and from that point, I was like, okay, he's staying, innit? And I kept saying to people, have you not seen the interview where he was saying, no, and they were trying to talk about other interviews. I'm like, I don't think, maybe you at the game, maybe for me, when a football player says I'm staying, on TV.
Unless it's Fabian Delph.
Yeah. Who did you say that about?
Oh, everyone. Everyone.
I mean, no, bro, that's Villa.
That was bad. That was bad, though, man.
That was so bad.
I don't remember that, but I do actually.
It was literally. I'm
not Villa, man. Listen, I rate them Villa, man.
It was 1 week behind. He done the Sky Sports interview, and he says, I love. He's like, I love Aston Villa, and the way he's like, I love them. You know that way, I mean, they're done.
What in a Yorkshire voice?
Yeah,
Yorkshire voice saying I love Villa.
He's saying I love them.
When he said he loved Arsenal. Come on,
and then 1 week later. Boom, straight to City.
But listen, unfortunately, Villa fans need to. I'm sorry, Villa fans. I don't think we really have many Villa fans, which I'm perfectly fine with. They can stay there. Yeah,
it's the only one I know of.
Hudson, yeah, Hudson.
Where's
before
he?
You guys were about.
Man?
He wrapped my car. Hudson's a G. It was Hudson that wrapped my car, but Hudson. So he's one of our friends from school. When Villa started well last season, he made some bets. Like I think he bet an Arsenal fan £5 that Villa.
Oh my god, I remember.
And at our barbecue last summer on camera, he had to hand over the £5, which, to be fair, he did do. So I rate him for that. But apart from that, Villa fans,
they're weird.
I hate them. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I hate
they're
them.
weird.
The way they, like, Grealish secured you the bag. Right, let me be clear. Grealish was always leaving you. All of these Villa fans that were like, "Oh no," because he wants to stay and win something with his childhood. Pause. He's not winning nothing with his childhood club, right? What he did do is secure you the bag before he left, and the way they turned on him, and even the way he's come up, he got them promotion back to the Premier League. The way they came to the Etihad on the last day of the season. All they were bothered about was Jack Grealish not winning the Premier League. He came through your fucking academy and he got you back to the Premier League. And
that was the Villa boy. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've got no respect for the Villa fans.
Villa.
Fuck Villa.
I'm sure someone's
stand
going to. Yeah, but
Villa,
and that's
they're
from
the-
Liverpool fans.
Just fuck Tyrell.
I can't stand Villa.
The rest of them are
But-
okay. Fuck Tyrell.
They've got a few. But
Mo,
what were we talking
with
about?
Mo,
Yeah,
with
Mo.
Mo,
That's Mo.
with Mo, I was thinking when I knew he was definitely staying is when Bayern Munich were interested in buying Sadio Mane. Because I was looking at it back then, I was thinking, why aren't
Not
they
in
looking
Manchester.
at why aren't they looking at Mo Salah? Why don't they want to buy Mo Salah? Why are they only interested in Sadio Mane? Because if you want a goal scorer who's going to play more that number 9 position, I would have gone for Mo Salah more than Sadio Mane.
Yeah.
And they both had a year left on their contract. And when that happened, I knew that's when I think I knew that Mo was staying. And I've been looking at it as well and thinking all the time he's been at 12, like all last season when all this talk came up about his contract and everything. And no teams have really strongly been linked with Mo Salah.
Yep.
And
No
when I
one
look
can
at
prize
Real
him away.
everyone tells me about Real Madrid. I just don't see Real Madrid and what they're doing at the moment, wanting to buy a 30-year-old striker, a winger, in what they're trying to build now at Real Madrid. They're trying to get
How long
youthful.
Benzema's been there? Why would you not want to replicate that?
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense. They already done it with Hazard once and it didn't
Yeah,
work
yeah.
out.
And I just don't think it'll work for him. And the PSG thing with Mo Salah's, his likeness and all that sort of stuff. I don't think he'd want to put himself in PSG colours. So I always thought Liverpool would sign him up, and they've done the right thing and gave him a good wage. I don't see no problem in this. I know there's some Liverpool fans are upset that they think he's getting paid too much, which I find a madness. Monster's probably seen it. I find it a madness. I don't get it. I don't understand Liverpool fans as well moaning.
I'll get to
moaning. There's Liverpool fans moaning that we're actually spending money. I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's you know what that is. You know what that is, Jamie. Let's be honest. It's 100% truth, right? From a City fan, that obviously we've been blessed with money, and if we weren't blessed with money, we wouldn't be where we are. It's very clear. I'm not acting like we didn't. If any club wasn't blessed with money, then basically this league would be maybe Liverpool and United, the end, right? And when we first got money, and I always thought our owners could disappear at any point. You know what? The minute we won a league, and I've actually been able to get involved in conversations without man saying you can't really. I'm like, you know what? If they sell us, they've left us in a better place. And if they go and buy Scunthorpe and Scunthorpe come and do it, you know what? That's another group of fans that get to have that moment. And that's great as a football fan. With the Salah thing, and I know you guys don't really want to do it, but I am going to do it because I'm not a Liverpool fan. Mane, Salah. I honestly said when Mane won the Champions League, once he wins the Premier League, he's pushing for a big wage or he'll leave, right? Because let's be clear, he's not a Liverpool fan. He might like Liverpool, but he's not a Liverpool fan. And it's give me the money I want, or I'm going to go and win a trophy elsewhere. Now, last season, if we just take last season as an example, Liverpool didn't have a good season last season. Do you know who did have a good season last season? Mo Salah, right? Yeah. Mo Salah, like, I can tell you Mane's dropped off. I know people were putting him in the Ballon d'Or because he'd won trophies with this and that.
He's not the same player, but people just don't like. Do you know what it is? Even you're holding back when you're saying it now because you don't want to upset people. He weren't the same player. It was the right time for him. Even Man are just too sentimental.
It was a great time to sell him.
They offered the contract to the player who's had 5 consecutive elite seasons. It's that simple.
Who are you talking about, by the way?
No, Salah.
Salah, yeah.
And it's undeniable, bro.
You said it's
Salah has not been. Tell me when Salah's been injured for a period, because I struggle to find it. Yeah. If you wanted to put money, I don't know the ages of both of them, but they're probably similar-ish ages.
No, exactly the same. To be fair, 30 or 31.
So based on that, and again, listen, I'm not a scientist, but I've seen pictures. I would never use it as a thumbnail. So anyone that uses them pictures of Salah, calm down, yeah. Unless you're trying to get the Love Island folk over here. If you look at them, which one's going to play till they're older at a higher level?
It's kind of clear to see Mo because he looks a lot fitter than Mane, to be fair. And second of all,
Mane really started declining.
Mane started declining. This is what I mean. Liverpool done the great thing. It was probably the perfect seat. You got 40. How much was it for Mane? 42 million.
Yeah, it goes up to 42, I think.
42 million. It's great business. You have to let go the sentimental feeling of it all. And you're like, it's like, you know what I'm hoping for? Yeah, it's like this situation. It's completely different, but Luke Shaw's got a last year on his contract with an option, right?
Definitely different. Definitely different.
No. But what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
what you mean.
this is the difference between like obviously your clubs and my clubs at the moment. Was I talking about you much earlier?
Bro. I'm not.
Luke Shaw. Don't be surprised if Luke Shaw has a good season next season, right? Don't be surprised. I don't be surprised if you see a follow.
Define good.
No. 2021, like could that Luke Shaw coming about because he's got a new competition. But that's when I'll get rid of him. You have a good season and fuck him off. That's what I'll do. It's like Marnie. He had a decent season. He's kind of declining, but it's at that point where you should start getting rid of players. Like Liverpool do. Like it's like this thing with Sterling. It's time to move on, bro.
No,
it's a perfect time.
I'll be 100%. I'll be honest. I've had conversations. I've had conversations with some City fans, and you know, you don't always on social media. You don't know the ages of people, and it's like as long as it's football chat, I don't really need to ask you. Yeah, if the chat goes wayward, you like, bro, but I'm sensing by what they're saying that you have zero understanding of the club and zero understanding of football. When Aguero went back to America, I think there was some talk that he was starting to get his fitness back, and someone's like, "Imagine if Aguero came back." I'm like, "Bro, the last." And someone actually said to me on one show, someone said, "City disrespect their legends," and no, we don't. We let our legends go on a free to earn their maximum amount as their final contract. Yeah, when we know that unfortunately you're not good enough we don't want to put you on a bench, right?
No.
Aguero's last season, he was injured the whole time. People going, City need to give him a new contract. City tried to, but they were like, we're not going to give you what you want, which is like De Bruyne levels to spend the whole time on the bench. We will give you this, which is reflective of the games played. He didn't want that, so that's fine. You can go and you'll go to Barcelona. They'll pay you whatever. We saw what happened afterwards. A guy actually tried telling me we should have kept Aguero longer. Pardon?
No.
He played one game for Barcelona, and the same with everyone.
Unfortunately, whatever happened, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. If you look at the City players that have left on frees, Silva is probably Milner, but that was different. He wasn't of the age. Milner went on. Apart from that, most of the players that go on frees once they've done their stretch at City, you can't tell me what they did. I don't know who Yaya played for when he left.
No.
Like
next team.
So and this season, City and Liverpool are doing what they have to do, right? When players get down to the last year of their contract, they've got the club by the fucking balls, right? You either pay them what the fuck they want and protect the asset, or you go, you know what?
Or you moved them on.
Now, they're the two options. You either go, all right, if it's someone that you think what they're going to bring is valuable enough to let them run down their contract, whether it be their performances on the pitch or commercially, you keep them. You give them what the fuck they want. I think that's what PSG did because they didn't want to lose a 200 million asset. So they've given him what he wants and they'll probably sell him in a year to try and recoup some of that. What City and Liverpool are doing with Mane, luckily not Salah, potentially Sterling, potentially Jesus, is generally you can't get nearly 50 million for a player with 1 year left on their contract. Like,
It'd be something special.
Because of the state of the market at the moment, because there's not that many forwards out there. So we've been lucky that we can sell them for. And I was saying, I remember doing a stream where someone said, what would you take for Sterling in the summer? And I said 30 million. And I got pulled up on it. And I said, but guys, I want 100 million for him, but he's got a year left on his contract. What power do we have? Luckily, because of the market, we actually have more power that we're potentially going to get maybe 45, 50 million. But that's luck. You don't get any normal.
You see with Sterling, like you're saying, yeah. So I think Sterling was Pep Guardiola's go-to man since he's been at Man City. Whatever happened in the last 12 months has happened between the two behind the scenes. I'm not sure. But
I didn't know about that. Someone told me yesterday. I didn't know about that.
But I think Sterling's a fabulous player. But you see him he's 27, I believe, ain't he? He just seems like he's been around forever.
Yeah, 27.
You can be an old 27-year-old, if you know what I mean. You know, when people think when you get to certain ages, you decline. Like you can be a young 30-year-old, but you could also be an old 27-year-old.
Yeah, you can.
If you know what I mean, when you played so much on your body that you seem older than you actually are. And with Mane, I say it the same with Mane. When Diaz got bought in January, Mane went straight through the middle because he couldn't do what Diaz did on the left wing anymore. If Mane wasn't declining, Diaz wouldn't have played so many games on that left-hand side last season. Mane wouldn't have gone through the middle.
Well, especially when you had Jota, you would have just played Jota through the middle.
Jota was there as well.
Yeah.
But Mane did a great job through the middle, but he's not a left-sided forward anymore. Simple as that.
Yeah, I think that is spot on. And that's the key for me, is when I've deeped it, there's two reasons. I think Jesus has gone because we've got players that can play on the right. And I do think there's an element of, you know what, spread your wings and fly. You've given us what you give. You're never going to be a starter. Going with Sterling, I didn't know about this, him and Pep having a bit of a falling out, but someone said that to me yesterday. I think it's more that Cucurella, if we get Cucurella, Cancelo's going to switch to the right and Cucurella's going to hold the width, and we might play two through the middle potentially, like we did when we had Mendy, Aguero, Jesus. But yeah, the Sterling one, I'm still unsure of it for Chelsea, because unless they get a striker, I'm not seeing them getting the best out of Sterling. But you know, they might prove me wrong. But there's a lot that needs to be done on that. They need to pay us the right money. They need to pay Sterling the right money for him to go. And for me to make it work, they need to get a striker. I don't think Brozier's good enough. I think Tammy Abraham might have been good enough alongside Sterling, maybe. But I don't know about Brozier.
No,
go on.
No, go on.
No, I was going to say, do you know what? I think a lot of Liverpool fans just complicate things too much a little bit. Me and Sam I've spoken about it numerous times. Tier 1 players should just get tier 1 money. And when money makes the fucking world tick in the way this world goes in this game of football, give someone the money that they deserve. And when we say Salah deserves X amount of money, no one's saying that Mane didn't deserve X amount of money.
No.
No one's saying that Van Dijk doesn't deserve 300 plus K a week. No one. He's arguing he's the best centre back in the world. Of course, Van Dijk deserves the way, above what he's earning. No one's saying that. But in Salah's case, all right, and I've said this in 3 streams today now. How many elite seasons did Fernando Torres give us?
2.
Well,
yeah.
Fair point. Someone mentioned him the other day, and I was like, let me be clear. Those two seasons,
quality.
Serious.
Yeah.
Serious. How many elite seasons
fucking problem.
How many elite seasons did Luis Suarez give us?
2.
Don't even amount to how many elite seasons Salah's given us. Give him his fucking money
every season.
Do you
know?
I hear you.
Do you know what I mean? So all the accountants out there,
but there's a different thing, bro.
Because the accountants are the same guys that suck off Mane. When at the end of the day, as I said, Mane was on the decline. We all love him for the person he was. But if you want to remain a big club and chase the juggernaut in Manchester City, there's no time for sentiment. There's no time for it.
Do you know I became an accountant? But I just wanted to announce that I became an accountant. Do you know what I became an accountant?
Likes.
I became an accountant in likes. It's 91. What's going on? We need 9 more. What's going on, people? I know these guys in here right now haven't smashed a like. Come on, people. It's for free.
I was going to say, there's 87 people watching right now, I think, or my eyes are playing with me. Please get it, smash the like. Keep anyone that hasn't, please press the like for me. I'm asking you as a clean-hearted gentleman, because that I want to see 100, right? And all you have to do is hit a like. The Wolves guy, I want you to bring that Wolves comment up, because I laughed at it because of the Arsenal slander, but I need to address it for my City point.
This one?
No, the other one. Previous. Was that MSN?
Is Messi Suarez? No, he's talking about Messi Suarez name.
Okay, fucking hell, MSN, Jesus Christ, right? That one. I laughed because it's slander on Arsenal. However, when he says there's 35 better strikers is fine. I'm fine with that. Forward players, Gabriel Jesus is sensational as a forward player, but I hear you on the striker. I just have to protect my guy. Because
Daps, do you know what? The only thing I have to say with the Gabriel Jesus thing, and this isn't even me throwing shade.
Oh, here we go.
You've heard it before then. Go on.
I wanted to go off on them anyways, because I just want you to bring up the Rafinha thing and to Chelsea.
Right. Just when it comes to Jesus, and let me take my Liverpool badge off.
Yeah. Remember, you got Bobby as well, so I'll come for Bobby.
He would suit Liverpool so well, Jesus. You know that.
Come for Bobby. I ain't even. This is nothing to do.
Pause.
I have to say right now. Right, oh my gosh, yeah, pause. right now, when you look at last season, obviously, well, you know when Aguero's left, and obviously now the only
Big up
striker at
him,
the
man.
club we had was Jesus, right? Technically, he's the most striker-esque player that you have. And for me, the fact that Aguero had left and there was no striker at the club, for me, the fact that Pep still decided to modify the system to play Foden in the false nine, De Bruyne in the false nine, sometimes Bernardo Silva in the false nine, and to juggle things up the way he did and spread the goals throughout the team rather than use Jesus as the focal point to fill Aguero's shoes, for me, raised an eyebrow as to why Arsenal would go for him as the sole 9 and goal getter.
Okay.
I
very carefully listened to what you said, and I get it. There was no slander on Jesus in what you said. I just wanted to, because when that happened, he pushed Jesus wide right.
Out wide, yeah. He moved him out wide.
That's fine. There was no slander on Jesus, and I don't disagree with you. I do feel like what Jesus needs is, remember when Jesus landed, right? And instantly got put in our team, through the middle, Aguero dropped, and he scored 9 and 11. There was confidence, but also scoring 9 and 11. There was confidence in him.
Oh,
I feel he needs to change.
No politics in here, boy.
What politics? As long as
9/11, stop nothing.
No 9/11 talk, please.
Yeah, just making a disclaimer.
But I feel he needs to leave City if deep down he wants to play as a number 9. He needs to leave City and he needs to have a manager that's saying, boom, you hit the ground running. None of this like they did with Lacazette, where he had to sit on the bench for whatever long. They need to let him go straight in, number 9, and play like that.
Yeah.
If they try and warm him in, his confidence is going to drop, and then play him out wide, right? Because he'll still give you sensational performances out wide. But I do hear when at the beginning of the transfer window, I kept going on a Gal stream and 1 or 2 other Arsenal channels, and they kept trying to be very direct about him as a number 9. And it was hard for me because it's like, I want to talk about his strengths. I want to talk about his strengths. If you're talking about him as a number 9, it's difficult for me to judge him. And because I've always thought he's better out wide. Like,
look at the players they were linked with before Jesus. Osimhen, who's the other one? Vlahovic. None of these players are like Gabriel Jesus.
Vlahovic is completely different.
None of these players are like Jesus. Who's the other one? Isak. None of these players are like Jesus.
Yeah, has he gone anywhere, that Isak?
No, not yet.
He hasn't.
Why is no one going in for him? Why is no one going in for him?
Crap season.
If Gabriel Jesus scores more than 10 Premier League goals next season, he's had a blinding season. And that's not because of the player, that's because of the team he's playing for. And at the end of the day, look at the manager. They don't create enough. They just don't create enough. And I just don't see it. I don't even think he's going to be the number 9, because I don't think Gabriel Jesus is a number 9 without a partner.
Is it
I think he's going to play right wing. I think he's going to play right wing.
Jamie, is it enough to
say
or left? Jesus is as much as a number 9 as Martinelli? Because Martinelli was a striker, wasn't he?
The one thing
Martinelli's going to play for in the middle. I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to have Saka on one side, Jesus on the other, and Martinelli and Nketiah through the middle.
One thing I did say,
not strong enough, man.
The one thing I did say to an Arsenal fan the other day is, when people start talking about how many goals Jesus says, and this kind of is a bit worrying if they think they're playing as a number 9, is I said what you should say to them is, don't worry about how many goals he scores. His runs and what they do to defenses will increase your overall number of goals, because he makes some sensational runs that confuse defenses and leave spaces for other people. So overall, Arsenal's number of goals might go up. That doesn't mean Jesus is getting them, but it's the same as Sterling to Chelsea. Sterling to Chelsea for me only works if they get a number 9. If they don't, Havertz, like I've shown the slide a million times, right? Sterling's numbers when he was alongside Aguero were world class. Sterling's numbers next to Aguero, next to a false 9 are totally different. So if they think they're going to play Havertz through the middle and Sterling wide left, I could be wrong. I don't think.
You know why? It's because Sterling likes to play give and goes of a number 9. He likes to play that give and go. And if you're playing a false 9 isn't there to play give and goes with the wide attackers, and that's why they'll suffer. Yeah, Sterling will struggle at Chelsea if they haven't got a focal point up top.
It's funny because Sterling struggles with Kane kind of at times, I think, and that's crazy.
Well, this is interesting because people say like when people talk on Sterling, they're like, oh, but when he's next to Kane, I agree with you. When I watch them, I never think they interact that well together, to be frank with you. But
I think Sterling's better for England than Kane is. Way better for England than Kane is. Sterling's phenomenal for England.
Yeah, I mean, that's controversial because I agree with you, but
I agree with you as well.
Weirdly,
Harry Kane's a chosen boy, though. He can't do no wrong.
He is not that good for England. You have eyes, you'll know Kane. It's either Kane's not that good or Gareth Southgate's just that shit. I think it's a bit of both, actually. But
I don't think he's good for England, to be frank with you. Now, 91 in here. Please keep smashing the like. I want to move on from this. We spoke on Liverpool. We'll leave United. I know you've done a stream on United tonight, and
no, I want to talk on one thing though. That's one thing.
Yeah, go on. Oh, I'll speak on United all day long, bro.
Oh no, you know what it is. It's
we
because
all will.
Was it? Who is it? Who is it? I think it was probably more than likely on Monsters channel. Yeah, I think we said it'll be funny that Arsenal got hijacked by Rafinha. Like Chelsea hijacked Rafinha, and then now Man United are. And then he said it'll be such the perfect scenario if Man United also hijacked the Martinez deal.
I'll be 100. Yeah, on the Big Six on Wednesday.
They were so confident they were going to get him.
Matisse was laughing about the fact that Chelsea had stole Rafinha. And I had to start, and that was going on, and I sat there and I said, Matisse, you ain't signed him yet, bro. And I'm seeing he's going Barcelona, and he's like, And then today, I was just on the stream with Matisse, and the whole of Barcelona's fan base are going at Matisse now. It's funny, and
He's got Barcelona. He's got Barcelona. Kind of click going in the streams.
Oh no, bro. So like, there's certain content creators that when like, it's funny. These foreign fans come for them.
They come in clicks, I bet, as well.
It's funny. It was booting off. He was getting pissed off in the stream, going, "Fuck's sake, man!" There, but I think this is funny, and I'm so thankful that my club is not. And to be fair, Liverpool aren't involved in this. Laughing at each other's clubs, not getting players, because Lisandro Martinez and you and Arsenal, and I mean, you man are warring with Lyon and Brentford at the moment.
I'm gonna be honest,
we didn't war with Lyon. We came, we dominated, we blitzkrieg, we took. Simple as that.
Sensational! 12 million.
Thank you.
You lot of fucking big boys.
No, but it don't matter though, because you know what it is. We haven't done it in such a long time, like these sort of things. We don't even do deals like this. So you know what? I'm happy.
Take 2 weeks or something to get it over the line, bro.
No, but it's not. No, but you can't say that because you can't. You have to give me some credit. Yeah, I did say with the De Jong thing, right? It would either be on that Friday or it would be everything will happen the following week.
It's still not done.
But the fact I said when it gets done, you'll see all the other players start rolling in, and that's exactly what's happening.
Bro. None have rolled in. I'm still
all right.
There's no hill. Nothing's rolling. Right
you'll give me my credit soon. Anyways, go on, Mons. What are you saying?
I won't give. Bro, I can't give you
give me credit.
Like nearly a month into people doing business.
Nah, because I said be patient, and you was agreeing with me in the last stream.
No, bro, be patient. No, I'm done with.
I say be patient. I say be patient because it will happen. That's why I'm not moaning because I knew this in my head. This was going to probably happen.
You've got a manager.
I just had hope. I've had hope.
Bro, are you still having hope?
Oh, now I'm not because if I see 4 signs, I don't see us getting nothing else.
Bro, you've got a manager that needs to implement a whole new fucking system, right?
I don't mind about that. That's me being optimistic about the season. I'm talking about just the signings. I'm hopeful for other signings. That's it.
Bro, he's struggling to get his mandem.
Well,
bro, if I had beef, I can go and get fucking all my mandem right now, yeah?
That's nice,
He's struggling Man United don't help. Get his mandem to back him.
Man United don't help the situation. It's not all on him. It's on Man United at the same time for all the fuckeries.
And I'm thankful for that. I'm very thankful for that.
And we'll be thankful, and you'll be more thankful when we give you a bit of competitions at some point in the future, maybe, rather than just Liverpool.
When?
I don't know. I said one can hope. But what was you gonna say?
I remember, just for this Martinez thing, like I don't really know too much about him. Looked at a few. I don't know. Like, is he really good? What tier of player is he? From what I'm seeing, I don't see what the fuss is about, and the fact that so much fuss is about.
He will do a lot of the. He's aggressive and he'll do a lot of the dirty work. Like he's just one of the under the radar players. He does so much of the dog work, and his passing range is ridiculous. But I'm not going to say he's tier 1. He's still coming from the Dutch league at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? But he's just an Argentine. But I'm just saying, it's just. He's an upgrade on whatever he got, and I don't see him being used at centre back either. I reckon he's coming in to do the DM job. That's
You know,
what
I was
it
gonna
is.
say-
I can't lie. In the nicest way, I hope you stay where the fuck you lot are, man.
Oh, bro,
The way
amen
you
to
lot-
that.
Yeah,
the way
I
you
love
lot
that the
are
comments are
talking-
coming out.
The way you are talking about a player that no one gives a dash about right now.
Right.
It don't matter. Yeah, right now.
I wish you
So what?
stay where you
think-
are.
but
I think
no
Man
one knew about.
United
No
might
one.
get- I think Man United might get fourth.
You once obviously that.
Hot take.
See, but this is what we like to see. Once no one knew who the fuck fucking Andy Robertson was when he got fucking relegated with Hull City.
But
look, but these are the sort of deals.
You hold on to that one.
Look how he turned out to be. Look how he turned out to be.
Cass, you hold on to Robertson. I'm gonna hold on to Haaland, bro. It's cool.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say like these sort of deals. It's like everyone starts laughing because they're unknown players in the world of football. But these are the sort of deals you need.
No, Cass,
I'm just using that as a reference.
Actually, I do agree with you. I said what Man United need this summer and what Ten Hag needs to do is come in, and I do agree with you this, and buy players based on how they play in his system. I do agree with you in that 100%. If Ten Hag came in and was going, right, I want Neymar, I want
big names, basically.
You know what I mean? Doing the whole United commercial thing, right? Then we know United is staying the same, right? But I would worry about my manager if they're coming in and going, because you can look at Pep and Klopp, and have either of them been reaching back to any of their past life, right? Because it's a different league, right? They trust their system, but they find players that. My guy is literally Curtis Warren. Google him, right? He's trying to sneak every single Dutch pack into this country, right? Every single one, bro. Reach outside. If they're not Dutch, they're playing in Holland.
You can't blame him for now. Because
no, I can blame him because Wenger's been.
Oh.
Sorry, not Wenger, because Arsenal been trying to do it with fucking French players for how long? Coquelin.
Yeah, but you can't blame him because Man United's recruitment has been shit and dog shit for a minute, as in terms of like getting it over the line with some of these players and not pushing for these managers or whoever deals with all that shit to actually do a sign that they've scouted out.
Oh no, it's not Ten Hag's fault. It's Laporte's fault. And long mate.
Of course, he's looked at the squad and he clearly saw against Palace. He saw Tellers. He said, "What the fuck is this shit I'm watching?" So of course he's gonna shop at players and get players that know his system for now, because then it's just something to build upon for the time being, because they know his system.
No.
And then maybe next season we see other players.
Bro, I'm sorry. I hear you. You see when Pep came into City,
Man City already had it set up for him.
Bro,
It's all set up. They've been building all for Pep.
Thank you. So you've just given my points, but ultimately that you're saying you agree with Ten Hag.
You can't compare your situation to ours, man.
Ten Hag should have come with some man around him. We spoke earlier about how when Klopp and Pep win Player of the Month, Manager of the Month, they're talking about their people, their scouts, their people that watch the videos. Ten Hag should have some scouts. He should not be going, oh well, this guy that I used to manage, and this guy that and this guy that and this guy and this guy. So you want Ajax?
You can't do that though, because he had scouts.
You can if you've got scouts, bro.
Ajax don't really sign too many players outside of their club. Like they usually go with a lot of their youngsters. They're scouts. They get a few little bits here and there.
And this is why you're going to fail then, because he's got no scouts.
No, because he's got scouts for Ajax. Ajax have got their scouts, bro, and they're scouting players for them, not the big boys and all the bigger profiles that they can get to in the reach. But I'm just saying,
All I did was ask you to stay where you were.
Look, the reason I think
that's all it was. I said, when you meant to, I just pray you meant to stay where you are as a club.
No, United. The reason I think,
because the way you guys are talking, like I look at you and think, how the mighty have fallen. That's just how I look at you, man. Like 24 is like.
Imagine as a City fan,
and
how
it's
we
the
look
hope
at it,
that you keep, and I love it because it's the hope that you man have that we stay there, and I like that.
Cass, I'll be 100. I was the first person when you lot dropped off that they're gonna come back. They're gonna Even this season, right? When I was like, at last they're coming back. Well, not at last, but they're gonna come back. Bro, I was even in February going, no, with Ronaldo, Varane, and they're gonna come back. Bro, you're so gone. Like until Monica vibes, so gone, right? Until that board changes, I'm sorry, and this is not slander on Ten Hag. Your board has washed your club so badly that
I think I know. I don't even want to talk about that shit.
I'll be 100. It sounds shit because I wouldn't say it on any other club, maybe Liverpool, but long may it fucking continue.
Yeah,
well, we'll see, man. It looks like good sense.
Like you're my boy in that, but like, I love this.
Oh, bro.
For now, man, it's all right, man. Because you know what?
No,
It was the same thing when you lot went downhill as well, man.
No, bro, 7 years ago, you can say for now. Bro, me and you might not even fuck with each other when you lot are back involved. Like, honestly, I might be dead. I think I'm going to die young. So we might not even know each other. You'll be like, Daps in heaven? Haha, what are you saying now?
How about this, Daps? How about this? If that board don't change, just watch how you joke about that 30-year drought with Liverpool. Just watch how you joke about with that stuff.
Oh, 34 years, they had a banner. And sometimes when I feel a bit bad, I'm like, they had a banner. And when people say, oh, we're in your head, no, we don't have no banner. You, man, had a banner to remind us. So I'm not going to stop. It will keep me going.
They could go, as I said, they've already gone. It's already now 10 years. Don't make it another 20 years when it comes to that Prem. Yeah? Make sure within that 20 years, something changes.
You might need to hold your tongue because you done that one. How many one Prem in what 30 odd years, and then boom.
Please smash a like.
One sec. And I'm going to speak with you. It might be another 7 years before you even get another Prem or so. So just tread carefully, bro, because you're not winning it next season.
I'm talking from experience, boy to boy.
I know we can
carry on because again, you're already 6 years about a trophy now.
I'm talking about don't let it carry on like I know how to sort it out. I don't have the power to sort it out. I'm talking on YouTube.
You're 10 years about a Prem, 6 years about a trophy. We've overtaken you in trophies. Don't let it get worse. I'm just saying.
Let me say why I think United might finish fourth. For the first time.
Oh, I forgot about that actually.
Yeah. I threw that out.
Let me change this. Let me change this quickly. There we go.
So the
reason, United fan, why will you finish fourth?
The reason I think United finished fourth is because average Arsenal are and Chelsea's scattergun approach in the transfer so far, just trying to outbid anyone who's bidding for another player. Now, Tottenham, I think there's too much gas about them at the moment. I really do. I don't understand it all. I don't know where it's coming from. Conte's, I've said it before, Conte's a world-class manager, but he's not elite, and I will stick to that. I don't care what anyone says. I will stick to that because I look at
fans feeling worried by him. I don't get that
because elite managers I see as Pep Guardiola, and I don't think Conte's Pep level, so I don't count him as elite.
It's
Tuchel's average. He's bang average. Bang average.
I can't wait for the next comment. I'm swearing down. If there was
there's a few Chelsea in it, there's a few Chelsea in it.
But yeah, I just say Man United have got a proper manager for the first time. They've got someone in who's going to look at this team and know, what to do and give it a style and system of play. Now, the Premier League next season, you go have Liverpool and City. You go have Liverpool and City taking them top two positions, and then third and fourth position is going to be a run-up for me between Tottenham, Chelsea, Man United, and Arsenal. And it's whoever can keep the consistency the best throughout the season will get them positions for me. And I don't think it's all said and done that Chelsea, Tottenham, and Arsenal would just go to smash Man United next season. I really don't. Chelsea haven't got a goal scorer. They just let their goal scorer go, and they've let their best defender go, and they haven't replaced him yet. They tried to get Rafinha, but he wants Barcelona. It's not all over yet.
I understand your Man United. my worry with Man United is
he just called you Man United. Jamie.
By the way, Jamie is a Liverpool fan. Anyone in the comments? By the way, who's this? Let's talk football.
He's got a badge. He's got a badge.
Let's talk basket. Let's talk ball. B. He's clearly got an LFC fan.
Remember, Jamie. Remember when you said I understand the Man United prop and the logic is actually quite logical. Logic's quite logical. But bro, when I look at these man defenders, well, the thing that worries me the most is that they brought in a man called Rafael Varane, and
who did? Oh, United.
Yeah. And I thought at least, the very least, they've got a banging defender who...
One guy can't sort it out, though, bro.
Amidst these boneheads...
It's Champions League for Rambo.
Amidst these boneheads that he's surrounded by, at least he could clap some heads together and go, yo, you man, pattern up, sort of, and at least, or anything that's going on near him.
Yeah, do that to Wan-Bissaka, and he's going to get on the pitch firing.
So, what I'm saying is... Even Varane, let's not act like Varane had a good season or anything. He looked just as shaky as everyone else. Flop of the season for me, personally.
Bro, we had this conversation when we did Rivals Not Rivals the other day, right? And players that need a good season this season. And initially, so it was me, Ty, Grizz, Matisse, and Igal. Initially, we put Maguire in there. Then it was like, actually, we know Maguire was shit. It's not Varane, actually. And United, no, when he played, I don't care. Whatever the reason is, he didn't have a sensational season. Man, call him Champions League Varane, right? He needs to do something. Now, first and foremost, who finishes in the top 4? We are in. We're in first. Is it 1st July? 2nd July. Right. The transfer window. The transfer window has opened, but let's be clear: certain man will be doing their business in August, right? So we're so far away from it. For me, the team that is lacking the most is Chelsea.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a rebuild. It's a full-on rebuild. 2 centre backs, and we got to remember that their main centre back is not young, right? I said to Matisse, what position? Sorry, Deals. I know Deals is going to take this personal now, but we speak regular. But I said to Matisse, am I right that the positions you need the most are 2 centre backs and a forward?
2 wingers.
No, bro. Why are you saying wingers and not a forward?
Oh, I said 2 wingers more.
Yeah, why? Who
Can I answer Dill's comment, please? Can I just answer Dill's comment? Because it's doing my head in. I hate this. Right. Dills says it there. Jamie, why didn't you not finish us off last season when we had 10 men and all this bullshit, right? Right. Everyone says the media loves Liverpool Football Club, which they probably do because we're a ginormous club. The media loves Chelsea FC. The media loves Chelsea FC. Everyone in the media and fans said Chelsea will go win the league next year. It's going to be
that's Chelsea's fan base. That's Chelsea's fan base. I'm mad with that.
And they're saying Chelsea go win the league next season. Chelsea go win the league next season. They got a better squad than City. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. All this sort of
paper,
stuff.
To be fair,
on paper, but my wife can look better on paper than she does in real life sometimes. You know what I mean? So
she's in bed, isn't it? She has got bed, yeah. Or are you just Davide? Are you just Davide that you can stop that? Like it's fine.
Sitting right here. But no,
she gets it.
It's all fun. But no, Chelsea, look, you ain't got a goal scorer, my friend. You ain't got a goal scorer. You just let your goal scorer go on loan. I mean, that's how crap you are. Havertz, he's been here 2 seasons now. He ain't scoring goals. He's not the player. 75 million wasted. You waste a lot of money.
He scored
apparently
a goal against us. So
Chilwell was the reason you didn't compete for the league next season. Ben Chigwell is not doing anything. Ben Chigwell is not doing anything for you. Don't get me wrong. He's not doing nothing for you. I rate
Chilwell.
Yeah, I rate him, but he ain't winning the league. But Chilwell,
we need him back for England, to be fair.
Chelsea fans come at Liverpool. Bunce probably gets here as well. Chelsea fans come at Liverpool all the time, even when we have not said anything, all the time. And we didn't score against you in any cup final. Yeah, we didn't score against you in any cup final, but neither did you. So, and at the end of the day, we won them trophies. Sorry about that. But Chelsea have got to be worried. You've got no director of football. You got Bowley and Tommy Tukey are going around trying to find any player they can to get into your team right at this moment in time. And you're having trouble. You've got to look at it now, guys. 20 years of Roman is over. Your sugar daddy's gone, right? The best owner in club football, let's face it, was Roman in that time. He gave you money when you needed it, bought you out when you needed it. Anything you need was off Roman's back, yeah? That's gone now. And you're going to come down to where all American ownerships are. You might have a bit of a splurge at first, and then it all come down again, and you'll be controlled like all us American-owned teams are. You're just where you are now, but you are in trouble. You are in trouble. There's no doubt about it.
So my take on it is, I'm not going to say they are or they aren't. But when I keep hearing, oh no, you know how Chelsea do business. No, I know how Roman does business. Now, this owner could actually come in, and I have heard some good things about him. But it is different. So to anyone to say, oh, that's how it was and it's going to continue. No, it won't continue. I'm not going to decide because there's Roman and Chelsea that did this business. And then there's American owners that do this business. I'm not going to decide. But it is a difference. I think it's a shitstorm, storm in a cup that you've got. The fact that, unfortunately, and I do think it's very relevant to, unfortunately, what happened last season. And that's shit, right? It's shit for Chelsea. It is. And the fact that I think Tuchel handled himself sensationally, right? From the not being asked a million questions and not I would have lost my shit. I would have lost my job, lost my shit, lost my wife, lost my daughter, lost everything, right? I would have lost my shit with the questions they were saying. Tuchel handled himself commendable. I have to say, even more so when they had that racist Don trying to buy them.
Yeah.
And he even said, rightly so, if you're going to make the comments you make, understand people have the right to not feel it and protest against you. And I thought, you know what? This guy, yeah, that's his potential fucking boss. And he's saying it. So I like Tuchel. Tuchel is Tuchel is like, for me, as a person, as a human being, everything Klopp wishes he was, right? Now,
hang on, whoa.
As a human being, right? No passive aggressive Klopp shit where he starts trying to get Sky presenters to sack. Fuck that, right?
That I've said it to you before. Sometimes I wish Klopp didn't say certain things in interviews. Sometimes I've already said that. I was like, Klopp, don't say, why? When he says it, I'm already like, oh god, everyone's just got no. Just don't say something. Sometimes I agree with you on that. I do agree.
I've never ever. I don't have a wife anymore now. I used to. Awkward subject. Anyway, I mean, I've got a daughter, and most people know that. So, anyway, right, with what's happened at Chelsea, I think it is a pity because if they kept Roman, would have Rudiger, would have Christensen have gone? Probably not, because they would have been able to get that over the line. And it's shit. It's not Tuchel's fault, but it has happened. Right, that they've got this new owner coming in a period where they need 2 centre backs, but then next summer they're probably going to need another one because Thiago's going to be on the way out. So I said to Matisse earlier, "Am I right? You need 2 centre backs and a forward priority," and he came back with, "No, we need 2 centre backs. We need a listed bare people," and it was like, I get that, but at the same time, like Cass, you just said they need wingers. Well, they do have Ziyech, right? And
yeah, they do.
And
more than
I'm
striker,
not going to
I think.
He's off to AC Milan, isn't he?
Is he?
He's off.
I think they just need more wingers
he hasn't
than
gone
a
yet.
striker.
He hasn't got. No, bro, they don't.
I think so, man.
Right, so
I really do.
Cass. Honestly,
right.
So hold on. So they get Sterling and they get Dembele.
Yeah, I think because you know what it is. Yeah, I think the upgrades on what their support on the attack is. Like I reckon Havertz can play a role. Like Jesus played a role up front in a way.
But be fighting for second and third, guys.
No, I didn't say against Chelsea, bro. But what's it called? Long story short, I'm just saying, like, I didn't say.
Bro, I've showed you Sterling's numbers.
But what I'm trying to say, if they get a striker, like everyone watches Chelsea, that dire football, sometimes they don't even create many chances.
But I don't think I'm saying they need a striker.
But that's why I think they get more creative wingers. Wingers will create more. They'll create more.
Sterling. So Sterling, because that's.
I'm not saying, but
when
a striker.
City haven't had a striker, Sterling's numbers have dropped.
But I know, but we've gone through that before. I get it, but it's
Salah and vibes. It works.
A striker next to Ziyech and Mount is not getting as much.
Hold on.
Do you know what I mean? If you had a normal number, you got to go now much, yeah?
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna shoot. Make sure you smash a like and subscribe to Never a Foul.
And also in the link below in the description is Monts's Twitter, Instagram, and his channel Big Six Bants. Monts, remember when I said to you when you were like, I think when you hit about 1K and I was on a stream and you were like, road to, I think maybe you were saying 1 point something or whatever, and I go, fuck that, road to 5K. What are you on now?
1.62.
There you go. So, bro, people, Big Six Bants, subscribe to it, up and coming, and at a very elite pace where all active subscribers, salute to you, Monts, and thank you for coming on.
Appreciate that, guys. Obviously, can't wait to be in the next one. Lads, take care, JB, Kaz.
And we love, bro. We'll wrap this up soon. I just think with Chelsea,
don't think a striker problems, man.
I said to Matisse, Broja was like, bro, but they have no striker.
Yeah, but I just feel like a striker don't sort their problems. Like a striker, it will just be going missing in game. Like, get a few goals, don't get me wrong, but
no, their problem's the defense. The problem.
They need two centre backs more than anything right now.
That's the problem at any club, right? If you're you look at City, right? When Mancini came in, we were more defensive. Like our defensive, we were a rock. Italian manager, and I actually think with Newcastle, I think Mancini or Simeone, right, will be what could take them to the top 4. Bringing in an Italian manager that knows how to sort that out. Now, if they get it before that, I'm not saying they won't because I think they're doing really good business. But when someone said about that, I think that's what you need. You don't build any sort of building without foundations, right? You need your back 4 done. And I think with Chelsea, that's what they need massively. And even where the other day, when we were talking about Ake, someone said about a younger Chelsea player that's coming through the ranks. And I just wanted to say, you know what? Don't do this anymore, because last season, around this time, you lot were talking about I can't remember his name, that guy that started last season came through their ranks and was playing in defence. Someone was saying anything. Chilaba
and Saar as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, right. And last summer, that was fine. By December, they were like, we've got COVID and we're having to play Chilaba and Saar, right? And it's like, but in the summer, you were telling me that they are, and this is the thing, they have to be real, right? Them man are not good enough. I said, if we sell Ake, maybe Mbete getting a 5-year contract. If I'm being real, that's not good enough, right? We can't be going to try and win something with someone that has played 1 game and it's the same with them lot. So they need to get 2 centre-backs. Koundé, and hold on. Right. Hold on. No. Go back to that last one.
I ain't got any of them.
Hold on. Firstly, Colwell. Sensational, and I won't hear slander on Colwell at all. I think Chelsea miss him, and I think England miss him. Right, Reece James won't hear slander on him neither. Thiago won't hear slander on him neither. De Ligt comes in, good business. Koundé, good, and at that point I would have gone, okay, they've done it. But you don't have De Ligt yet, and you don't have Koundé. From what Matisse told me, Koundé looks like now Barcelona.
That's not true, or that's by the way. He's talking about their youngster Colwell.
And this is a problem. Sorry, Timo Werner. You might know a lot more about your youngers, but last summer, and this is a thing, once bitten, twice shy. Most of the Premier League fan base heard Chelsea's fans talk about their youngers last summer, right? In Chilaba. And then by December, your manager's saying we've got COVID and these players are not good enough. So I don't want to hear about youngers. I'm not going to tell you that Mbete can come in and play for our team. He's a good younger, right? You can't, even as Liverpool with Harvey Elliott, was it?
Yeah.
You're not going to accept that. You're not going to challenge for the league with that, right? And that's fine because they were younger and they need time to build in. So if you do get Koundé, I think Koundé is a very good signing. I think Koundé, Thiago, De Ligt works, and that is very good. And you might do that. This is what I'm saying. Chelsea might do that. But at the moment, they haven't done that.
We're just looking at what they got right now. Yeah.
We were going to do a prediction show tonight on who finishes where. And
there's no point,
I kind of... There isn't, but it would have been a good show because we would have done based on the here and now. And then in a month's time, done based on the here and now. And it could be different. Yeah. And you could actually then go again. Maybe we'll do this, and then in a month's time, do a here and now. Because I remember back about October talking about where Chelsea and Liverpool were not dropping points, and City were dropping points, and was like, I can see us dropping points, I can't see them, but it's football, and one drop of a point changes everything. I just feel like Chelsea I think they will bounce back. They're a big enough club, but they do have a lot of things. And this isn't me saying it. I'm speaking to Chelsea fans and they're telling me, like, this is what you need to do. Who's to say Jorginho could come back and have a sensational season? So could Kante. Kovacic is for me, one of the most underrated players in the Premier League.
Very underrated.
We talk about Pulisic. We talk about Ziyech. When you're saying they need wingers, potentially in Ziyech and Pulisic, if they have a good season, they're fucking sensational.
Well, Ziyech is off to AC Milan now, isn't he?
Definitely.
And Pulisic is probably going to leave as well.
But they haven't yet. And if they keep them and they have a good season, so I'm not saying they're in the mud.
They're a bit of a mixed bag. A bit of a mixed bag at the moment,
Yeah, I think the Tottenham-Chelsea thing is an interesting one to watch. I think for anyone to put Tottenham in the mix with Liverpool, no.
They're third favourites. They're third favourites.
Who?
Tottenham.
But bro, remember 2019? Remember 2019? I will always remember this. In 2019, January, the Leroy Sané goal. That game, right? We were third. Tottenham were second. And I always remember I drove home listening to Talk Sport.
Don't do that.
I listen to it. We all listen to it. It pisses us all off.
But we all do it.
Sometimes it's better than music. So they're like 4 days late on transfers as well, by the way. And they act like it's breaking news. It's like, it's not breaking news, bro. But that day, Tottenham was second, City were third, Liverpool were first. And a Tottenham fan rang in and was basically saying, oh, why isn't anyone talking about us being in the title race? And then the presenter said, City have a game in hand on you. I'm going to ignore that, right? City are third. They have a game in hand on you. I'm going to ignore the game in hand. Sorry, Tottenham, you're still not in the title race, right? And this is a thing that, like, Conte. Ultimately, I said to someone the other day with the signings Tottenham have made, under any other manager, a Tottenham challenge him.
No, that's what I keep saying. It don't make sense to me.
He's a good manager and he'll get the best out of his players.
Yeah, he will. He will.
For me, the one thing that might change my opinion is if they get an absolute proven world-class centre-back, like when you got Van Dijk.
Yeah, well, they got is it Legat or whatever they're trying to get.
He's not.
He's not world class, but he's very good for their system.
If they would have got Bastoni, if they would have got Bastoni, I would have gone. Oh,
okay. Romero, yeah.
But
they might get Bramer potentially. If they get him, I'd be worried. Very worried.
Well, you should be worried. You're United.
Yeah, but I mean,
what City in general, or Liverpool should be worried.
No, it's getting points there. Yeah. 100%.
No. I don't mean getting points there, bro. We lost 6 points to them this season. I couldn't give a shit.
Oh, you mean in competing in the league? They need a lot more than just a world class centre back.
And here's the other thing. I don't know if you've got any Tottenham fans in here tonight.
I
salute that you're rubbing Arsenal up by talking about Champions League football. That's great. You've got to a Champions League final, so have we. Right? When you played Liverpool, Tottenham, did you ever think you were going to win?
I didn't.
So they saw Sissoko start and said, "Oh, fuck this."
Right. To be fair, when we got to the Champions League final, we probably should have because it was Chelsea. However, Chelsea had just beaten us twice before we played them. Here's the thing. Liverpool fans talk about heritage. I believe in heritage because...
Heritage is a real thing, yeah.
It's a real thing. It is. Your fan base has to believe. Your players have to believe. Your manager has to believe. Everything has to believe for it to work. That's why if you go to Anfield on a Premier League day or you go to Anfield on a Champions League day, it's different, right?
Yeah.
I've witnessed it at the Bernabeu. That confirmed to me. I've always said it's true. I witnessed it at the Bernabeu. Heritage is a very real thing. City's fan base is about 14 months into believing we might be able to win the Champions League. Tottenham, they're still not there. That when they played, they didn't believe. Now, we've gone and got a manager that has won it before. And we're still struggling. Conte, his form in the Champions League's bad. So I salute that you've made it and you can wind your Arsenal brothers up. The best thing that could happen to Tottenham is that them man go out in the group stages and concentrate on the league. Because one of the things that every single human being is taught in life, even whether it be by parents or in school, when you're doing graphs and stuff, is you crawl before you walk, right? What, you think you're going to come out of nowhere with a manager that's never won the Champions League and win the Champions League? It's not going to happen.
With that pedigree.
Drop out of it and concentrate on either one of the cups and the league and cement yourself in the league. The Champions League's great, but if you go for that, you're going to be fucked up because Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United will be on your heels because I don't know if any of them are that bothered about any of the European tournaments they're in. So, yeah, I do think Tottenham's hype. I Arsenal need to get that fucking Lisandro Martinez deal done before Man United take it.
Apparently, Man United submitted a bid, but I don't believe in the source. Yeah, but David Ornstein did say himself the top probably, and talks of tears of journos. He's the one going to right now.
Yeah,
now Fabrizio's now starting to step it up. Now he's been told that he's a tapping merchant.
No, bro. Fabrizio Romano is
still
basically going. Bro, he's literally an announcement board. That's it.
Yeah, of course he is. But he's still, what's it called? He now last 5 days, he's starting to step up his game again. Like, because you know what? It's all the clout. Yeah,
bro. If we need tags for the back end of YouTube, we go to his thing. I get it.
Yeah.
He's not dropping. He's not. Someone said to me, I'm not going to say who.
Agreement.
Ornstein apparently sits on 70% of the information he gets. Right? He's. I get it. He's very, 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 very good. I think Fabrizio's in pockets of agents and all sorts. To be honest with you, he's pushing up wages from the Ronaldo thing last year. I think he is earning a tidy amount by dropping what agents want him to drop, if I'm being honest, and then being an announcement board. Now, with Arsenal, I think Arsenal started the transfer window very well because think about it.
You got it done things done early.
They didn't get top 4. That should have fucked them up, right? Because you've got Tottenham under Conte, you've got Man United under Ten Hag with money and being Man United. Arsenal not getting top 4 should have fucked them up. What they did was very clever. They go, right, cool. Because I thought the quality of players you're going to get is going to be lower.
I think everyone thought that.
They aim for players that need first team football, and they aim for players and they aim quickly. Because Rafinha is a great example, and unfortunately that one didn't work. But Rafinha has been flirting with Liverpool since Gemma has been flirting with Davide, right? And it didn't happen. Like, they're not getting, it's Love Island vibes, don't worry. But it didn't happen. And he's waiting and thinking he's getting it, thinking he's going to get it. And then Arsenal come through and go, here's a contract right now. Come and play for us. First team player on this wage. What are you saying, right? That's where Arsenal needed to get all their business done, because they were actually getting players the same level that other teams were getting by acting quickly and offering first team football. And this is a summer where you can do that because it's all about the World Cup in November, right?
Yeah.
Big up, Agal.
Yes, Agal. I'm learning from you, bro.
Literally just talking on your team now.
but what's happened is, and I hope that, don't get me wrong, I hope they get the Lisandro Martinez one done and over the league. Of course you don't, bro. But,
not anymore. But I can. Do you want me to bring up the tweet, by the way? Let me bring up.
If they don't do this, other people now, bigger clubs, and this is, I'm not saying City are bigger than Arsenal, but bigger clubs, as in Man United, yeah, with bigger budgets, can come in and do what they did to Lyon and Brentford. Imagine.
Yeah. I've got a question for you guys. Do you think pool of teams exist anymore? Because I was looking at it recently, and I think players are now looking where they can get the best pay packet and the minutes of football they can play. Because I don't think pool is as it. Apart from Real Madrid, I think we'll always have that pool because of who they are.
Especially other Brazilian players.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't think the pool of teams. I grew up, United were everything. I hated it. They were obviously the biggest team. Me and Dad's probably the same age, so we probably grew up with that Man United team. Whoever they wanted, they got, because at that time, Man United had the luster and the pull.
Yeah, 100%.
And now I'm looking at especially in English football, I'm looking at a lot of like decent European players coming to think players like Villa and stuff like that. And
Jamie,
I think Paul don't exist as much no more.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you like that subject, and I really fucking like that subject, what you're going to do is you're going to tune into Jamie's channel on Jamie.
Any day. Tuesday.
Right? And you're going to run with that because that is a fucking sensational topic.
I'll run with it.
And what people need to start doing is those type of topics need to be a stream by themselves because there's really, really good and relevant conversations. So hold it, grab it. No one saw that, and don't use it if you own a YouTube channel, because those type of people need to get them questions and
they're good ones to debate about.
Very
I like good things like that you can debate about. I think they make good shows.
Yeah, let's not all talk about me and Matisse. This is why me and Matisse do the Love Island watch-alongs. Yes, Uncle Laurie. Long time no see. I hope you are good, bro. Haven't seen
Big
him in
up
the
him,
comments
man.
for ages. I've just why me and Matisse love doing the Love Island watch-alongs. We were laughing about this earlier. Is we don't have to recycle something we spoke about 10 times. Like someone said to me, "Oh, why don't you do a stream about Mane leaving?" I don't want to, honestly, because I watch some of the other content creators shows. I've watched about 100 streams on Mane leaving Liverpool. I don't want to do one myself. So when you get these little gems, Jamie, keep them, because that is a fucking good question. And I think it is changing. Like the DM role. Is the DM role changing? Or could it be changing back? Or could it be changing back? Because Pep's just gone and bought an old school one. So all these little things, there don't need to be little save it and do other things. Now, the last thing I want to speak on is if Chelsea get, and they might not, if Chelsea get Rafinha,
I think that just confirms Dembele for me.
If they don't, they'll get Dembele, yeah. But if Chelsea get Rafinha, if Arsenal get, they have Jesus, and if Tottenham get Richarlison, which one is the best signing? And why?
What if Dembele goes to Chelsea?
If Dembele goes to Chelsea, it's Dembele.
Horses.
I've said this time again. Dembele.
No, I didn't say Dembele. Dembele's not there. I said the 3 Samba boys.
Ah, right.
Oh,
so
Rafinha.
Rafinha.
I want to go with the unpopular opinion.
No, Dembele's not there because Dembele.
I'll go with the unpopular one.
Jesus.
I believe in it.
Richarlison.
No,
can save
I'm going with Richarlison.
Okay.
Why? Because I've been thinking about I'm thinking of which team benefits the most, and it's actually right now I just think it's Tottenham because of depth and the stretch of games they've got and the options they can have with it. I think it just makes total sense. Like Jesus might not work out if they don't get another attacker in that fold. Do you know what I mean?
No, because he might work out through the middle.
Yeah, he might work out through the middle, but I don't think he'll have as much support. I feel like I think they're a couple at this current time. They're still one signing off. I think for him to go full mode.
Strengthen defensively, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I think they do need something a defensive mid, but still but Chelsea because we don't know who they're gonna get. So Rafinha,
I said Rafinha because they're 3 Brazilians and it's very relevant because 3 of them are battling for a place on the plane.
I'm gonna go Rafinha. The reason I'm gonna go Rafinha is
you man will link with him.
I don't personally. I'm not a big fan of Rafinha. So, but I can understand why people are at the same time. So, I look at Rafinha for Chelsea. He's the creative winger they think Ziyech was when they got him.
No, he's a 1v1.
Who's he creating for though?
He can create, but that is the thing.
But for who?
Forward, that is the actual problem as well. You look at. It's a very tough question, actually. Actually, I hate Richarlison. I don't think he's a great footballer. But you look at the thing he could do for Tottenham in a job. Like, if Harry Kane needs to have a couple of game rest, you could put Richarlison through the middle.
But does Richarlison's drop? Does Richarlison's drop if he doesn't play?
This is the thing.
I don't think so. I don't think he does.
This
not
is
right now. Not now.
Do you know who doesn't drop if he doesn't play?
Gabriel Jesus. Because he's used to it.
I think he might do Arsenal if he didn't play.
But
based on his past,
playing in Man City's squad is understandable. If he's not playing for Arsenal every week, I'd be pissed off.
Fair point. Do you know the one? Do you know the key with me? Right, and this is what I said to. We'll end on this as well. What I was saying to Matisse earlier, and I've been saying this for probably about 2 days now, is Rafinha has been flirting with one club for the last year and a half.
Yeah.
Liverpool, right? And then they went and signed Diaz. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went and started flirting with Arsenal, apparently. I heard contracts were drawn up and all sorts. Then Chelsea and then Barcelona.
Now Barcelona apparently
would you get with a girl that is fucking putting it out everywhere?
No.
And I just feel like Jesus has been very clear from the get-go where he's going, right?
Arsenal was all he wanted.
And for me, like, I've seen Pep pull out Van Dijk. Imagine Van Dijk, yeah? And when Pep heard he wants to play under Klopp, we pull out. Sanchez, flirting with us for a whole season, then started turning his head to United. Pep said, pull out. Yeah.
That's what you should do, though. Yeah.
You should. And I think Klopp would do the same. And
totally.
I said to Matisse earlier, this guy's flirting with any. Does he know what he wants? Does this guy
Probably
actually
not.
fucking
But you know
know
what's
what
funny
he
though?
wants? He just wants out of Leeds. That's all he wants.
So-
He wants out of Leeds.
So hear this, Daps, yeah? Barcelona just sold 10% of their TV rights, 25-year deal
I
kind
heard
of
that.
thing, right?
And they don't own
and
them
they-
TV rights.
and
they don't own them.
Spotify, and their name, the stadium's now Spotify as well, I believe.
How does it? How
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
legal?
So imagine this
Oh
though.
no, we're ruining football, by the way. Let me.
So they're
be
gonna-
clear.
so
We're
they-
ruining football.
They have an influx of some cash now. What stops Barcelona? Because Dembele clearly wants to stay
Yeah, but
there.
how
What
much
stops
cash, bro?
Barca-
How much cash?
300 mil.
I'm not.
300
But
mil
Yeah.
what is it? What is the issue been at Barcelona?
wages.
Financial issue and that wages.
No,
and stuff.
not it's wages, not buying players.
I know.
it's the wages. Yeah, so if
But
they
they've
go
been getting-
all of a sudden and splash means you bring players that want wages.
Think
and
of
you're
the
back
players
in
they
the
got rid
same
of.
Fucking issue.
Think of the players that have left and what players they've got on small
Well, not
wages
De
right
Jong
now.
yet. Not De Jong yet.
Not De Jong, but that package will be gone soon, and they have a lot of players on small wages, right? They do.
What by
A lot
October?
of
Do you
the-
reckon? Maybe.
No, a lot of them on like 15, 20 grand and stuff like that. What stops them from Barcelona re-signing Dembele? He would have gone by now, I reckon, and getting Rafinha at the same time. That's their wings
Hold on,
done.
no, bro. Have you seen the wage demands of Dembele?
Like 400-500 grand.
Right. So
Yeah.
if they re-sign Dembele, they're fucked again.
I
Griezmann's
think
still on
they'll be
like
right.
700. Griezmann's
No,
still on
bro.
700k.
But apparently,
They want Lewandowski
What?
for fuck's sake. Do you think Lewandowski? This is his last deal. Do you think he's going to go for fucking 20 grand, bro?
Wow.
Exactly.
Like they still owe City money. Like
It's mad over there. But them selling 10% of their TV
No
rights.
one's giving him 400k. I don't even think Barcelona or Chelsea will give 400k either. He's got to lower those demands at the end of the day.
How
He's got to choose who he wants to play for.
Do you know what's shit? Do you know what's really shit? Yeah, is that everything going on in this country, and I'm actually going to defend United slightly. Everything going on in this country is being held up by a team that has no fucking money.
Yeah.
And we were waiting for a team to actually like everything. If you Dembele, they want Bernardo Silva, De Jong, Lewandowski. There's so many players that are like hanging off a team that fucking are as good as Arsenal.
Oh, it's mad. It's mad. The sports washing in Spain is mad.
No, it's City. It's City, bro. It's City.
No, but it's all started with Real Madrid and Barcelona, didn't it? That's where it started from.
Oh, the whole
They
Super
that's
still
League
do
is
it
them.
now. They still
The
do
whole
that.
Super League is them.
Yeah, but how can you sell 10% of something you don't own? Someone answer me that.
The
You
world
don't
we
own the
live in.
TV rights. They're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
personally
no.
you're not your thing. You can't sell 10%.
I mean, that could then pull Chelsea into this mixer as well. To be fair,
Yeah,
because
it's madness. It's absolute madness.
Yeah, they sort of PK a shit ton of money as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Gabby's getting-
listen.
Gabby's getting
Anyone
pocket
can,
money for life. You know. What I mean?
anyone can get a shot from me. I slightly have a soft spot. The more Arsenal still City players and managers, coaches, my soft spot for Arsenal's growing. As long as they look after Jesus, then I hope they get top 4. You did me dirty last year though, because I was backing you lot to get top 4. So, but really good stream, Jamie. I said this earlier. You supported us through the shit times, so thank you. And you're always welcome on. You really did.
I love
Cass
it.
probably didn't know that. You and Monts really did support us through some shit times, so thank you. And
That's
not
great,
just like you were always there, so thank you. And it's good to see your growth. You need to shorten your name though, because that takes up way too much of the title. So everyone, Jamie's YouTube, Twitter, not your Instagram because you don't have one, is in the description. Please subscribe to his channel and Monts's, of course. Cass's Instagram, Twitter, YouTube's Trafford Tunnel I put in there actually. And also the Discord. People, if you know about Discord, it's a community we've got where you can talk about football and we try and keep it as football related as possible and not cussing each other.
I joined it the other day and it's actually really cool in there.
Yeah, until
and all that. And...
I feel like we need to. It's really bad because sometimes you feel like being a bastard and going, this isn't about football, and kick people out. But you think, I don't want to do that. I don't want. But yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Predominantly, it's very,
I
very
had to tell a couple of them earlier, like talking about,
good.
where you from? Like,
I'll
no,
let
I
you
said,
be done.
I said, allow it. Go and do it in private. I don't want to hear about
100%.
that.
But yeah, and then finally, this is never a fail. Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, and we will be back tomorrow night Cass, will we?
That's if I get back in time. For
Well, I'll be
London,
back.
so-
I'll be back. Solo. I could never do that. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. Thanks for locking in. The moral of the story is that Liverpool are not going to finish fourth. They're going to finish second. Tottenham are overhyped. Man United are so in the mud that they're competing with Brentford and Lyon. And under Jesus, Arsenal might just get top 4. Do you want to smash the thing, please?
Oh, I thought you was getting ready. To
No.
Yeah, that monologue and then.
Follow MCFC Daps on Instagram.
I see Liverpool shit. Chelsea, fuck you lot. Bye.